Half an hour away from week 17 of the NFL season. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports and welcome to the live player reaction to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Listen, we all know what's on the line here, right? We all know how important this game is, but there are some other games we're going to be watching out for too. The Bills can clinch a playoff spot today. The Bills can clinch a playoff spot today, but I don't think that's what people are interested in. Right? You went to this chat right now. I don't think that's what you're interested in. Listen, you might be listening to the Buffalo Bills play and reaction of the game between the Bills and Patriots with me, but you might be keeping a very close eye on that Baltimore Ravens Miami Dolphins game. And I understand I would be too. I don't blame you one bit. Let me know the score. In fact, I'll have the score and we'll keep track together. When the game gets underway, you know how I normally like to have the ESPN Gamecast down there. We're going to have that on there still, but we're also going to have a scoreboard up top as well, so we can see the scores around the league, hang out together, have a good time. We'll talk about the inactives. We'll talk about the inactives for the Patriots and the Bills. A big inactive for the Buffalo Bills, as Rick Work mentions it in the comment section. Von Miller's inactive today. And is this injury related? Is this hopefully a kick in the pants saying, yo, we need to get you going, big guy. You need to be more of a contributing factor in this game? Or is this resting him for the playoffs? Hey, Don, how you doing? Happy New Year to everybody. Christopher comes in from the Philippines and says Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. I believe it's past the New Year now for you guys, right? New Year just got away, 2 a.m. there, something like that. I don't know. I forget. You guys are all over the place. Hashtag Nation. All over the place. Again, as you come in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. Best way to help out the channel. And it's free and easy. Free and easy. So really do appreciate it. And yes, Happy New Year to you and your families. Be safe. Have fun. Don't do anything too crazy. If you are going to do something too crazy, stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. But I am looking forward to this game today. The Bills back at 1 o'clock. Loving the 1 o'clock games again, finally. And then after today, after the Sunday night game tonight, we will know the schedule for next week. And I'll be live for that game too, whether it be a Sunday afternoon 1 o'clock game, I doubt it. A Sunday 4:25 game, I doubt it. Or a Saturday night or Sunday night game. That's what I'm thinking we're going to be. I'm going to be live. So make sure you check out the schedule. And yes, I'll be live for that no matter when it is. So make sure you check back into Hashtag Sports. If you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, hit that subscribe button to keep you up to date, and then hit that notification bell to keep you notified. So we want to first talk about the inactives, right? The inactives for today, and as Rick had already pointed out, a big name inactive today. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I am okay with that. So here is the list for the Buffalo Bills roster, including the inactives. You see it there on the right-hand side. You see Damar Hamlin. No surprise there. No surprise there. In fact, let me know in the comment section, do you still think Damar Hamlin should win Comeback Player of the Year? Yes or no? He's been active for, 5 games? You look at someone like Joe Flacco in the conversation. Now, look at Tua Tagovailoa. Suffered 3 concussions last year. He's playing well. Yes or no? That's Axis Game Day, Joe. Listen, I'm with you every single game day. Unfortunately, this year the playoffs might get a little dicey, and I apologize for that. But we'll let you know more when we get close to the playoffs what is going on. Damar Hamlin, again, what do you think? Yes or no? Should Damar Hamlin still be in consideration for Comeback Player of the Year? Again, been active for, I think, 5 games now. You have Joe Flacco now in the mix. Again, like I said before, Tua is in the mix as well. I think there are some really good candidates for Comeback Player of the Year. However, no one is coming back from what Damar Hamlin is coming back from. In fact, I tweeted earlier this weekend, if you're not following Hashtag Sports on Twitter or me on Twitter, be sure to do that. Hashtag Sports is on Twitter. Hashtag Sports is on Instagram. Hashtag Sports is on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you're following us every chance you get for continued Buffalo Bills content. We enjoy doing it. We hope you enjoy hearing it from us. So thank you so much. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. Damar Hamlin, yes or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Kier Elam inactive today, but he is now on the 53-man roster, so that might mean something come playoff time. Von Miller, as was said, inactive today. Why is he inactive today? Is he completely healthy? Is this just kind of like the kick in the pants he might need come playoff time to make an impact? I don't know. I don't know. I got Alec Anderson inactive today. He's been inactive. And Linville Joseph, because I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about who is inactive today. What I do want to spend a lot of time talking about is who is active today. A guy is active today that has been active in about 8, 9, 10 weeks, who I am very excited to see back on the field for our Buffalo Bills. And most of you know who I'm talking about. If you don't, we will get there in a minute. Before we do that, guys, I want to thank our sponsor, Mr. Rogers Homes, for sponsoring Hashtag Sports. Mr. Rogers Homes, top 1% realtor in Arizona. Make sure if you want, listen, Buffalo's about to get cold. It's December, going on January. We're about to flip the calendar, which normally means there's some blizzards coming, right? And if you want to avoid that, or if you want a place to go to warm up a little bit, make sure you check out Mr. Rogers Home. He's going to have you hooked up with some nice round properties or a nice winter home in Arizona. Check him out, website, everything in the link down below. If you don't, then stop living under a rock, says Spin. Well, unfortunately, some of us are fans, and then some of us are fans, right? So there are some people who might not know. I don't want to insult anyone for what they do or do not know. Some people might come on here. It's just fans of the Bills on Sundays, on game days. And you know what? That's okay, too. No issues there. But before we get into who's active for the Buffalo Bills, I do want to make sure we talk about who is inactive for the New England Patriots, because they have a long list of inactives as well. Starting off with, I think the biggest inactive for them is going to be Jabril Peppers, safety. You got Hunter Henry. He's inactive today as well. That's kind of a big one. Tight end. Jermichael Hasty, running back. Trent Brown, offensive tackle. That could hurt them as well. And Keyshawn Boye, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Wide receiver. Sam Roberts and Nathan Rourke, also inactive for the New England Patriots. So those are your New England Patriots, but I want to talk about our Buffalo Bills. I was surprised by the inactive list, says John Robert. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone was a little surprised by seeing Von Miller on there. But again, this might just be that kick in the pants he needs. What we really hope we don't see is finding the Buffalo Bills in a tight, close game and wishing that Von was in there. However, with the lack of productivity that he's had so far this season, we couldn't guarantee that he would do much better at the edge position. And the way they rotate that edge position, I think it's the right call. Sit him here and maybe have him ready to go for next week if needed, because next week could be for the AFC East title. So talk about the actives for the Buffalo Bills. We'll go through this real quick until we get to the guy I want to talk about. I'm surprised by Linville Joseph, seeing that the Pats like to focus on the run game. Yeah, I understand that one. I'm not sure what's going on there, but we do get Jones back, and maybe that factored into that decision a little bit. But you know, they'll ask the coaches at the end of this hopefully blowout game that we're about to have, and hopefully it won't become a factor, right? Hopefully it does not become a factor at all, and Bills fans and players can focus on next week. Now, will next week matter? That's, you know, who knows if next week will actually matter. Because if the Bills win today, like I said, there's a way for them to clinch the playoffs today. And then if the Dolphins win today, there's no chance of the Buffalo Bills getting the top seed in the AFC East. However, if the Bills win the next two and Miami loses today, we could be the 2 seed. Like, the Bills talk about being the 2 seed. I actually think it's not we could be the 2 seed. We would be the 2 seed if we win 2 games and Miami loses to their next 2. I think no matter what happens, we then become the 2 seed because we have the tiebreaker over Kansas City. I think right now Jacksonville is a game below us. So, yeah, I think we'd be the 2 seed. Hey, Gary, good to see you. D. Roberts says 24-10. Yeah, don't forget to give me your score prediction as well over in the comment section. And maybe give me a little bold prediction in there as well. I'll give you my score prediction, maybe even a bold prediction before the game starts. But to start things off, we're talking about our quarterbacks. Number 17, Josh Allen. And then number 9, Kyle Allen to back him up. Again, I'm hoping to see Kyle Allen today in the 4th quarter, boys. I'm really hoping to see Kyle Allen today in the 4th quarter. Ryan Oliver, how you doing? Let's go Bills. And again, as you guys roll in here, just again, Happy New Year to everybody. Offensive line, haven't seen much change so far this season. In fact, I did see the Buffalo Bills are practicing Lyle Collins. Again, he can only add depth to the offensive line. And Lyle Collins had a pretty good career in Dallas. He's kind of slipped off a little bit as he ages. But he had a pretty good career at Dallas. And, to have that kind of veteran leadership or have someone as more bodies as we get into the playoffs, just in case we do lose someone, is a huge factor. Because I love the fact that the Buffalo Bills have not had to use any different defense or offensive line matchups, right? Our offensive line has stayed intact pretty much all season, and that's a great thing. But a problem we could have from that is if someone were to get hurt now, it's a huge adjustment. It's a full season's worth of adjusting because we've had the same guys all season long. And I would rather have that problem than the other problem that the teams like the Washington Commanders face who have had 8 or 9 different offensive lines, right? I'd rather this problem. But if you have someone get hurt now, it's a complete mental switch as far as who's out there. Because right now, the 5 guys know who they are, and they know what they can do. It's been a whole season, and I like what our offensive line has done. So we'll talk about the 8 guys we have. It's Mitch Morse at center. Got called for, I think, 2 holding penalties last week. Hopefully clean that up a little bit. Like I said, this offseason, whether it be draft, free agency, however have you, I do want the Buffalo Bills to focus a little bit on getting another center in there. Osiris Torrance having a great rookie season. Connor McGovern, unfortunately, lineman will never win offensive or defensive rookie of the year, so that doesn't matter. Connor McGovern is in there. Ryan Bates, Deion Dawkins, Ryan Van DeMark, David Edwards, and then Spencer Brown holding up that left side. Let James Cook, says Ryan Oliver. Yes, Ash coming in to hit that like button. Gary says 2 defensive touchdowns today. That's his bold prediction. Running backs, you got let James Cook. James Cook as the running back. Ty Johnson back in there. No, what was the guy who was in there last week? Leonard Fournette. No Leonard Fournette. Latavius Murray and Reggie Gilliam. Tight ends, you got Dalton Kincaid, Quentin Morris, and Dawson Knox. Wide receivers, same 5 guys. Shakir Hardy, Davis, Diggs, Shearfield, all between the numbers of 10 and 16. And defensive line, this is where I want to focus most of our pregame, talking about actives and inactives. We're going to talk about the activation of number 92, Daquan Jones. Guys, if you forgot how much Daquan Jones was a disruptor at the beginning of the season, paired next to Ed Oliver, you're about to be reminded. This is going to be a beast defensive line going into the postseason as they keep getting healthier. Keep getting healthier. If you can get Von Miller to 80% of where he was, this defensive line will not give quarterbacks time to look downfield. They just won't. And you want to talk about getting pressure with your front 4 on the quarterback? Listen, before Daquan Jones went out, the Buffalo Bills were we're talking historic pace as far as getting pressure on the quarterback with the front. We're talking historic pace. You can go back to post games that Paul and Mario did, where Paul talked about the historic pace the Buffalo Bills were on with their front 4, with this defensive line. Here we are. Once again. So you got Greg Rousseau, Leonard Floyd, AJ Epineza, Kingsley Jonathan, Shaq Lawson, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, Poona Ford, and then number 99, Tim Settle. That is your defensive line. Then number 25, Terrell Dodson, talking linebackers now. Number 42, Dorian Williams. Got Terrell Bernard, of course, Tyler Takovic, and Balin Spector as your linebackers. Defensive backs, you got Teron Johnson, Taylor Rapp, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Dane Jackson, Rasul Douglas, Saron Neal, Cam Lewis, and Christian Benford. Special teams, of course, you got Tyler Bass, Sam Martin, and snapping the ball back there is Reed Ferguson. So that is the Buffalo Bills starting roster today. Again, so happy to see Daquan Jones back. Excited to see what he can do for this defensive line, how he can improve this defensive line. And it might not all come at once. We might not see it all today. Again, we see Von Miller. We see Linville Joseph, both inactive today. So it might not all come at once. But I tell you what, give this defensive line a game or two, get their feet back underneath them with Daquan Jones in there, with a fully ready to go Von Miller in there. It'd be a very dangerous team. And I'm so excited for it. So excited for it. So that is your roster going into your game day roster. Again, I go to Buffalo Bills PR for my game day rosters on Twitter /X/ whatever you call it these days. So make sure you check them out. Sign me up for Allen hat trick today. 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing, and a pick. Pick six, like he's going to be on defense or he's going to throw a pick 6. Is that what you're saying? He's going to get the trifecta and unfortunately, throw a pick six. Listen, he had a turnover last game. Doesn't need to have one this game. He does not need to have a turnover this game. All right. He can go another game without a turnover as we head into the playoffs. However, since he hasn't had back-to-back games without a turnover since 2020, if he's going to have turnover in one of these next two games, make it today's game. Just get out of the way. Get out of the way, because I don't want to see any turnovers next week against the Dolphins, especially if that game matters, which it might. You never know. But I do want to take a look at the current playoff picture with all of you. I do want to take a look at the current playoff picture with all of you real quick as we get ready for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. We're going to see here what the playoff picture looks like. And I'm also going to give you Buffalo Bills paths to clinching an AFC playoff berth today. Okay, so I want to do that with you real quick. So hang with me here for a second as we go over the playoff picture. Here are the playoffs as they look. We have a few teams already have clinched their spot. We have the Baltimore Ravens and Miami Dolphins in the AFC have clinched a playoff spot. And the Cleveland Browns with a win on Thursday. The Cleveland Browns do clinch a playoff spot. Now, right now, they're in the 5 seed. However, if the Ravens start slipping up, if the Ravens lose today, and then the Ravens lose next week, we're talking about the Cleveland Browns winning the division. And I believe at that point, they would be the number 1 overall seed. Can you imagine the Cleveland Browns as the number 1 overall seed? The AFC playoffs have to go through Cleveland. Unfortunately, in that scenario, Miami would beat Baltimore, which means the Bills could not win the division. But it would be very interesting. Very interesting. On the NFC side, you see there are 4 teams that have clinched a playoff spot. The 49ers, Eagles, Lions, and Cowboys all have clinched. I believe with one more victory, the 49ers would, because they have the tiebreaker over the Eagles. With one more victory, the 49ers would clinch that number 1 overall seed. Same thing with the Ravens. The Ravens win against Miami today, and they clinch the number 1 overall seed. But so much yet to be decided when you talk about the playoff picture. The Chiefs, with the win today, the Chiefs need to win one of the next 2, would be in as the division winners of the AFC West. That number 4, you got a 3-way tie right now. A 3-way tie in the AFC South between the Jaguars, the Texans, and the Colts. Let me know in the comment section right over here, who do you think is going to win the AFC South? My money's still on Jaguars, but you let me know who you have winning the AFC South right now. Like I said, my money is still on Jaguars. Then there, the 6th seed, you see our Buffalo Bills. Again, we'll talk about clinching scenarios. And then the 7th seed, you got the Colts. You see there at the bottom, winning and losing, what that does to the playoff chances. With a win today, the Buffalo Bills move from 90% chance to make the playoffs to a 97% chance to make the playoffs. The Bills would need to beat Miami. Okay, so, which I'm okay with that too. Let the Bills beat Miami. I'm good with that. So if we lose, we fall to a 47% chance to make the playoffs. With a win, a 90. So you're talking about 50% difference. So this game matters. Heard Gabe Davis earlier this week talking about the importance of this game and how they can't overlook the Patriots. The words that were spoken are correct. Now I want to see it on the field. No letdown game. No trap game. This game matters more than next week's game against Miami. Next week's game against Miami might not mean anything at the end of the day. Might not mean anything to Miami, to the Bills, might not mean anything. This game, there's a 50% difference in if we make the playoffs between winning and losing. To say this game matters is an understatement. This game matters so much more than next week's game. So much more. That's my little rant. And like I said, the Colts sitting there at the 7th seed. Look at the NFC side. Tampa right now in the driver's seat in the lackluster NFC South. The Rams and Seahawks both sitting there 8-7. but you got a lot. You got 4, 7, and 8 teams right behind them, ready to pounce, including the Vikings, including the Packers. I believe the Saints are in there. I believe there are a few, one more team, maybe the Falcons are in there as well, which the Falcons and Saints, not only trying to get into that wild card scenario, also still can get into that NFC South scenario. And Christopher, we need both games. We need both games. Remember, the Patriots beat us earlier this year, so what we need is a revenge game, right? So I want to get into how can the Buffalo Bills clinch a playoff spot today. First and most importantly, it takes a win for the Buffalo Bills, okay? That's the most important spot. It takes a win by the Bills today. But if the Bills win and the Steelers and Bengals lose or tie, the Bills clinch a playoff spot. If the Bills win and the Steelers or Jaguars lose or tie, the Bills get a playoff spot. If the Bills win and the Steelers, Texans, and Colts lose or tie, the Bills get in. You see them all right there. There are 14, maybe even more. Let me scroll down. 14 potential scenarios for the Buffalo Bills to get in. To get a playoff berth by the end of the day today. You let me know. Look at them in the comment section. Which one do you think is most likely? Which one do you think is more likely? To me, the easiest one is obviously right there in front of us. Steelers lose to Seahawks. Cincy lose to Kansas City. And the Bills are in. Now, Cincy plays the night game tonight, so we have to be a little patient. But starts with the Steelers losing. You look at the 14 scenarios, and I see about 9 of them include a Pittsburgh Steelers loss. I see 9 of them that have a Pittsburgh Steelers loss in them. So it all starts with the Steelers losing to the Seahawks. And like I said, I will give you a scoreboard so you can scoreboard watch with me as we're talking about the Buffalo Bills Patriots game. As we sit here and we talk about the Buffalo Bills Patriots game, I'll give you a scoreboard and we can watch those games with me and we can see. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yes, Ryan, that's very possible. It's very possible. Both those teams are currently projected to lose. Steelers are projected to lose to the Seahawks. The Bengals are projected to lose to the Chiefs. So it's not only very possible. It's right now. It's mathematically the percentage wise. It is the odds-on favorite thing to happen. Very cloudy in Buffalo. Cloudy, maybe a little rainy. I think the weather's too warm for there to be snow. But if you guys are there, let me know. Ryan says, "Go Seahawks." Yeah, the interesting thing is, do we want the Chiefs to win? Do we care if the Chiefs win? To be honest with you, like, do we care? I don't know if we care. Honestly, I don't know if we care. Because the Chiefs, if the Bills can win and the Ravens win, we still are ahead of the Chiefs. So I don't think it matters too much. 12:53 on the East Coast. We're about 7 minutes from kickoff. So I did real quick want to give you a look at what I had in mind for the scoreboard today. Because the last thing I want for you guys is for you not to be able to see anything. So let me know what you think of this scoreboard. If I do it this way, let me know what you think. Can you see everything? I think if you're on a laptop, you'll be able to see things pretty clearly. But if you're watching on your phone, I just don't know how well you'll be able to see it. But I don't know how well you're able to see it anyway. But here was what I was thinking of doing for the game today. Now that I have it, I'm going to show it real quick. So I have the scoreboard up top there. Hopefully you can see it. And we can have the scoreboard from NFL.com chilling right there, right? And then we could have the game cast where Rex Ryan is right now going on like we normally do. Right now, Buffalo 14.5-point favorites. I have the Bills. Covering the spread here. I think the Bills dominate today, just forewarning. So let me know what you think. I have to hide it so you know I don't get in trouble. But I want to know if you guys like that. That way we can scoreboard watch all the 1 o'clock games. You know, we already had 2 games happen. We had the Thursday night game, the Cleveland Browns defeating the Jets. Like I said, that clinches a playoff spot for them. I don't know if the Jets beating the Browns would have done us any favors other than potentially give us a 5 seed if we if the Dolphins don't lose today. to the Ravens. But I don't think the Jets beating the Browns would have helped us overall as far as chances to clinch today, just because they are ahead of us right now. Ryan says, looks good. I'll believe you. All right, sounds good. So that's what we're going to do. Because I want to give you guys a chance to scoreboard watch with me. And I know you guys have the luxury. I don't have a flicking through the channels, all that good stuff. So, you guys do have a luxury of doing that. But I thought I'd make it a little bit easier for everybody. And we'll do it that way. And we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, we can just cancel it at any time. And we'll move from there. I mean, for all you can have me put the Baltimore game cast next to me, and I can still talk about the Bills game. But we will see. Last time the Patriots beat the Bills, the Patriots beat us. Now, that was Mac Jones's Patriots. So I don't know how they're going to do a Zappy in there. And that was in New England. Listen, this was a different Patriots team. That was a different Bills team back then. Different Bills team, different Patriots team. I would trust the Bills defense in a last-minute drive against the Patriots today. If it comes down to it, I hope it doesn't, because again, we're 14.5-point favorites. We should win this game by a whole heck of a lot. I even got them at 13.5. I appreciate it. But I want us to win by double digits, easy victory. But if it comes down to our defense having to hold on for one more stop, I still trust them. Don't know how you guys feel in the comment section, but after the past few weeks, I trust this defense. There's some of you who never will trust this defense ever again, who will never trust Sean McDermott to play the way you think is winning football. That's fine. But we're in prime position right now to make the playoffs. And as we all know, once you make the playoffs, everything changes. We have seen every single seed, minus the 7th seed, because it's a newer seed, win the Super Bowl. We've seen the 1 seed go win a Super Bowl. We've seen the 2 seed go win a Super Bowl. We've seen the 3 seed go win a Super Bowl. We've seen the 4 seed go win a Super Bowl, 5 seed, 6. They've all won Super Bowls. So just get in. That's your job. And nothing matters when it comes to the regular season once you get into the postseason, unless there's injuries involved. Then that matters. But stats don't matter. Win-loss record doesn't matter. None of it matters. All that matters is winning the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And then you find yourself in Las Vegas in the Super Bowl, right? I think the Super Bowl is in Las Vegas this year. So not only are you going to get some, will this year be the highest year in bets during the Super Bowl because it's in Vegas? I don't know how the venue would affect betting during the Super Bowl, but if it does, then today's a big day. Or that will be a big day. Looks like McDermott is calling a better D lately. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. No, I absolutely agree with you. I think McDermott's calling a better defense recently, and I think that only leads to good things when it comes to this defense late in games, when it comes to the playoffs. Every time the Bills are in a close game, they pull up the stat. Since 2020, the Bills 9-20 or 9 and whatever in one-score games, right? And then we get in one-score games, and now we're winning them. That's a huge ordeal. If we can win close games heading into the playoffs, that's only going to help this team in the long run. And I know we hate them and we stress out, and I got more gray hairs and all that stuff. But close games only going to help. We know this team can blow other teams away. We've seen it plenty of times, even this season. Remember the Cowboys game just 2 weeks ago? We were chilling. The whole game just chilling. Up 17-3 at halftime or whatever it was. Winning the game 31-10. The only touchdown they score is against our backups the last drive of the game when we're playing don't score on us fast defense. I love those games. I want that game again today. But next week might be a close one. Especially if it's for the division in Miami. We'll see what happens. Guys, as you come in here, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, especially right before kickoff. 12:59 on the East Coast. Right before kickoff. I don't want a close game, says Scott. Not today. I'll expect one next week, but not today. So before we get the kickoff, I want to give you my score prediction. I want to give you some bold predictions. Like I said, I don't see this game being close. I don't see this game being close at all. I see Buffalo coming out early, dominating, taking whatever they need to take, running the ball well, being able to pass the ball well, And I think that the Buffalo Bills cruise to a victory in this one. Scott, I think we're going to be happy today. I think we're going to be happy today. The Buffalo Bills win this game 41-16. That's what I see. 41-16 final score. The Buffalo Bills put it on the Patriots and potentially Bill Belichick's last time in Buffalo as a Patriots head coach. We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about the rumors that Bill Belichick might be gone as the Patriots head coach by the end of the season. They talk about the fact that, if you take away the Tom Brady years, which is a huge part of his career, of course, Bill Belichick has a below 500 record, and it's not even close. It's not even close. So we'll see. Hey, Mom, good to see you. Rick says his bold prediction, AJ Epineza, 2 sacks and a forced fumble. All right, Rick. All right, Rick, stealing my playbook, but I'm not going with AJ Epineza. And if both of our predictions come true, we get a lot of pressure on the quarterback because I have Ed Oliver, and I'm going to do you half better. I have Ed Oliver with 2.5 sacks in today's game. And we all know how much I am. I don't want to say I'm an Ed Oliver hater, although some of you might say that, how I am not as high on Ed Oliver as a lot of you are. But I think today, 2.5 sacks for Ed Oliver in tonight's contest. And on the offensive side of the ball, Spin says Allen has 5 touchdown passes. Well, he's going to need my prediction to help him. Offensive side of the ball, bold prediction, Stephon Diggs, 2 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs, 2 touchdowns on the offensive side of the ball. Look forward to seeing it today. Hope you guys watch it with me. Ryan says his score prediction, 31-10. Again, my score prediction for this game, 41 Buffalo, 16 New England. New England just did us a favor last week beating the Broncos as they replay that game. Now they're looking to play spoiler again. Don't let it happen, Buffalo. And I'm going to call that game for you guys, and we are going to look at the playoffs together. Watch this all unfold together. And we see if the Bills can win and if the Baltimore Ravens can kind of help us out a little bit. Can the Ravens help the Bills out a little bit as we get ready to kick the ball off? Buffalo kicking off to New England. We also what happened week 18 last year when New England decided to kick the ball off to Buffalo. And again, I do want to take a moment to remember week 17 last year was the same week that Hamlin, unfortunately, had that game Monday night, January 2nd. This is going to be a returnable kick to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Oh, he's gonna do it against Buffalo. It's going to be returned for a touchdown. You have got to be kidding me. Jalen Reagor returns the favor against the Bills. Wow. Last year, week 18, the Bills, Nyheim Hines returns the opening kickoff for a touchdown. And then this year, Reagor returns the favor, and back-to-back years, this can be interesting to find out. Back-to-back years when these two teams have played in Buffalo, the opening kickoff was returned for a touchdown. I wonder if that's ever happened before. 98-yard kickoff return by Reagor, and the Patriots, 14:48 to go in the first quarter, up 7-0. Special teams have not been great this year. That's something that hasn't changed. That's something that hasn't changed. Hopefully Tyler Bass did not get hurt as he tried to make the tackle. Wow. I mean, Tyler Bass did what he could. Tyler Bass is not a tackling machine. Maybe, and you don't really want your kicker going low because then he gets bowled over, right? You want your kicker to get out of the way more than trying to tackle anybody. No, says Alabama, nice start. Yep. And good to see you guys. Yeah, not a great start, but make sure before this game really gets underway, you hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Good start if you pick the over for this game. Good start if you pick the over. My score prediction was 41-16. Buffalo. Yeah, I'll stick with that for now. So the defense is going to sit back and relax. Daquan Jones didn't get a chance to get in there. Daquan Jones is back. What were you about to say, Spin? What were you about to say? It's great if you pick the over in this game. Because you imagine the Bills are going to score some points. I was just trying to make it fair. We did it last year. Here you go. We'll let you do it to us this year. Now watch the onside kick. Watch for some trickery. Remember, the Patriots have nothing to lose here. Shakir back for the return. All right. Kicks in the air. Not going to be returnable. So the Bills will start at 25. Okay. Okay. Well, I got the Bills money line over. So, all right. I'm not like, okay, opening kickoff return for a touchdown. Great. Good job. Good for you. You got the 7-0 start. Personally, I think they need more than a 7-0 head start to make this game close. That's what I think. But no one asked my opinion. Allen under center. Cook alone in the backfield. 2 wide receivers bottom screen. 1 to the top. Fakes it off to Cook. Cook's open underneath. Allen gets sacked. The ball come out afterwards. The ball come out afterwards. Please tell me the ball come out afterwards. Doesn't matter. Bills land on it. But Allen gets sacked on first down. Cook's open underneath. You need to take the underneath stuff. You need to be able to take the underneath stuff. You need to read that. He might not have been down, so I'm really happy a Bills player jumped on that. He might not have been down. He was. Okay, he was, but still. Still happy a Bills player noticed that and jumped on it. 2nd and 25. I think they counted it as a fumble, and they lost the yards on the fumble as well. Wise on the sack. Shotgun now for Allen. Allen's running up the middle. He's going to take off with this one. He's going to get the yards back and then a little bit more. Allen gets to the 28-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7. Why don't you always keep? Well, I don't know what the wind conditions are like in Buffalo right now. So I don't know. I don't know if Bass has the leg. Well, of course Bass has the leg for it. What are we talking about? Yeah, I agree. Always kick in the end zone. Always. I'm okay with that. 3rd and 7, 13:30 to go in the first quarter. New England takes the opening kickoff for a touchdown. The Bills' first possession of the game. Shotgun formation. And looking, throwing it deep. Incomplete. This one's going to be incomplete. Out of the reach of Kincaid. And so the Bills will go 3 and out. Bills will go 3 and out. Again, not how you want to start this one. Not how you want to start this one at all. Not at all how you want to start this one. See, the Colts are up 7-0 over the Raiders. Punt is in the air by Sam Martin. Sam Martin with a great week last week. Another good punt. Fair catch called for inside the 20 at the 19. Good punt. Good punt. Sam Martin's playing well. Sam Martin's playing well at just the right time. So Zappy is going to come in for the Patriots. Patriots offense getting ready to take the field for the first time. Patriots up 7-0. $7-0 Patriots. Again, we'll go through some scores during commercial break. Give me a second. I don't think I can get the Pittsburgh. Where's the Pittsburgh game? They play at 4 o'clock. They're in Seattle. Never mind. So we have to wait to 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. I thought that might be the 1 o'clock game. What kind of start is this? Not a good one. Not a good one. Not a good one. Listen, if you're Bills fan concerned right now, then I have faith in this team. I'm not worried about that start. I'm not worried about that start at all. We're better than the Patriots. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a trap game or a game where we overlooked our opponent. But I feel fine. Let me know how you're feeling in the comment section. Let me know. Are you still feeling okay? Yes, it is soon 2024 as well. Happy New Year. What time is it in Germany? How close are you to the new year? How close are you to the new year? I don't know what time it is right now. In Germany. Miami is up 7-0. Awesome. Awesome. They are. It does show them in the red zone, so I don't know if this is not updating. But thank you for the update. Maybe it's not updating. Maybe it won't work anyway. Maybe I can't do it live. I apologize. 7:10 p.m. So you're getting close. Scott's not happy. Scott's not happy at all. Are you mad about this game or the Miami game? Who scored for the Dolphins? Let's take a look. But did Miami get the ball first? Because again, I'm not too worried about it. Tua Tagovailoa with a pass to Sid Wilson. Wilson, 8 yards for the touchdown. That's what happened there. This is the life of a Bills. Joe, it's too early. It's too early to get this worked up about something. The Dolphins' offense can score. What can their defense do? And if they win, good for them. They earned the division if they win. Good for them. But what matters to the Bills right now is a win here. Zapping shotgun from his own 17, 18-yard line. Gun throw on first down, throws over the middle, pass deflected in the air. Picked off. What a pick. Was that Ed Oliver? One-handed Ed Oliver with the interception. Oh, my goodness. What a pick by Ed Oliver. There you go. Just like that. Bills inside the red zone. Like, there you go. Mac Jones is like, I'm ready to go in, coach. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. What was that? Ball got deflected in the air. Good job by the Bills defense. And, I mean, the fact that he came up with that interception is crazy. One-handed by Ed Oliver. They don't teach defenders to do that. Did he catch it, though? It looks like he might have had to regather it after. So I think this is going to be reviewed, guys. I think they're going to take a look at this. 13 minutes ago in the first quarter, Bills down 7-0. They just got a turnover potentially. Yeah, I think they're going to review this, guys. Is there anything here to overturn it? I don't want to go field goal if we go 3 and out, so it doesn't matter. Is there anything there to overturn it? I just don't know. They're looking at it in New York. The ref's waiting, buying time. They have not confirmed the interception yet. They have not confirmed it. Like I said, I felt like he readjusted. Not just saying the ball hit the ground or did or didn't. I don't see any proof that hit the ground. And Allen's on the field. They confirmed the interception. Let's go. First attempt at 21. So not in the red zone yet. Trips to the top of the field, going from left to right. Cooks in the backfield with Allen. He gets the handoff. He gets inside the 20. Gets maybe about 3-4 yards on first down. Big play by Ed Oliver on that defense. Big play. Let's go. Second and 6. Allen shotgun. Murray in that back there with him, picks up the blitz. Allen throws in towards the end zone, towards Diggs, incomplete. Pass intended for Diggs is incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 6. 64 of you in here, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Again, really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Now we got 3rd and 6. I really want them to make Joe Brady the full-time offensive coordinator. Shotgun formation, 5 wide. 2 to the top of the screen, 3 at the bottom. Quick pass to Cooks. He drops it. Are they running a fumble or incomplete? I was going to say, it looked like it was incomplete. Incomplete pass. So who's had 3 and out? You're right. It's going to be a field goal attempt on 4th down. So the Bills waste a possession. Defense does a great job getting them the ball, and the Bills can't do anything with it. So kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. Tyler Bass comes in. 22 of 27 this season. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So we are able to get 3 off the turnover and make this one 7-3, but you want to see more out of that. You want to see more. When you get the ball at the opponent's 21-yard line to start a drive, you want to see more out of that. Well, that wasn't one of his receivers, Joe. That was his running back. So can't do anything about that. Got to take the 3 points and, trailing 7-3. Chicago looks like they just scored against the Falcons, and Houston looks like they're in the red zone against the Titans. They could tie. That would help the Bills. They could tie, right? I don't know. There was a time where Bills fans were crying for screens, crying for different types of screens. It wasn't even that long ago. And it's not the screens, it's catching the ball. Stephon Diggs can't catch a ball. James Cook can't catch a ball. Duncan Kincaid couldn't catch a ball. These are screen passes that they can't catch. If you catch them and just turn up field, it might work. You don't even know. But you can't catch them cleanly. Oh, feel like a nail biter's coming? I hope not. Well, the Dallas game, the passing game, people talk about how the passing game, hasn't looked great. Remember the Dallas game? We didn't try to pass it. We didn't try. So I'll throw that one away. It does look like it's been a little more difficult. If you've taken Josh Allen's unders recently when it comes to passing yards, you've hit. But, yeah. We have not opened up the passing attack like we had at the beginning of the season. But we also have a new offensive coordinator who is running the ball. So, and we're winning games. I still trust Josh Allen late in games. So, hopefully we don't need to see that today, but you never know. You never know what we're going to have to see today. I feel like when you Kincaid, they focus to be the focus of the passing game. Kincaid's had a lot of drops. A lot more drops than I expect them to have this season. Baltimore is at the Miami Dolphins 34-yard line. 7:41 to go in the first quarter there. The Texans score a field goal, go up 3-0 against the Titans. Rams, Giants still scoreless. The 49ers up 3-0 over the Commanders. Cardinals up 3-0 over the Eagles. The Saints up 7-0 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Another returnable kick. So I do wonder if the wind is playing a factor on these kickoffs. And this one gets to the 21, maybe 22-yard line. Tom Takovic on the tackle. So that's where New England's going to take over. Bills have only allowed 10 completions of 20-plus air yards this year. Second fewest in the NFL. Rick says Patriots came to play today. Absolutely. Well, of course. They can play spoiler to a division rival. Absolutely. You play this one. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen to the bottom. Looks like number 88 goes in motion to the top of the screen. They hand the ball off on first down. That's Elliott on the carry. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No more. Going to be 2nd and 10. Yep, DeQuan Jones helped on that tackle, so it is good seeing him out there, guys. It's good seeing him out there. I like it. 2nd and 10. I might stop trying with the scoreboard thing, guys. Just because it's not loading properly and not updating. So might just go back to how it used to be. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Again, the Patriots moving from right to left on your screen for 2nd and 9. They did give Elliott a yard there. They're going to run the ball again. Elliott gets the pass 25 to about 27. Benford and Poyer in on the tackle. Ed Oliver gets up looking like he's upset about something. Missed a call probably. Possibly, I should say. Don't want to say all refs are bad. Although, listen, guys, if you want to go back on these streams, you know how much I dislike when Allen is the white hat before Bills games. I just don't like it at all. And Allen was the official from last night's game who missed the ineligible call. Baltimore tied the game up. Let's go, Baltimore. Shotgun formation. Bill sent blitz. Blitz coming in. Almost get there twice. Incomplete pass. And it's force a fourth down. Zappy does end up on the ground. Dotson comes in on the blitz. Almost has him. Dotson's playing a lot better the second half of the season. Dotson's playing really well. Yeah, Dotson and Benford were in there, potentially trying to get in on the sack. Both of them miss. Unable to hook up with his wide receiver, though, and the Patriots will punt. Again, every time there's a special teams play, I want to watch for the fakes because the Patriots have nothing to lose. Good punt by the Patriots. Hardy on the return. Gets to 20. Gets to 25, 26 maybe. Maybe the 26, 27-yard line. That's where the Bills will take over. Spin says defense playing great. Not worried about this game. Hey, how you doing, Chris? Good to see you. Happy New Year. Again, everyone in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Wish you all a Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm not worried about the defense at all. Defense has allowed 4 yards so far. Has an interception. Good job. Can't do much better than that. So let's go through some scores. Baltimore Ravens tied it up. So that game is 7-7. Raiders and Colts are Colts up 7-3 over the Raiders. The Bears up 7-0 over the Falcons. Jaguars 3-0 over the Panthers. Saints up 7-0 over the Buccaneers. Eagles still trailing the Cardinals 3-0. However, they have the ball in Arizona territory. 49ers up on the Commanders 3-0, and they have the ball. Giants Rams still 0-0. Texans up 3-0 over the Titans. Ravens Dolphins are tied 7-7, and the Bills trailing the Patriots 7-3. For those of you who are just coming in here, don't know what's going on, how are the Bills losing to the Patriots? I understand your concern. Let me break it down for you. The first play of the game, kickoff, the opening kickoff. Patriots are getting the ball first. They run it 98 yards, a 98-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Bills losing 7-0, just like that. Bills opening drive, do nothing, punt the ball away. Allen gets sacked. Loses about 15 yards on first down, so hence we don't do anything. First, Patriots throwing an interception to Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver with a one-handed interception. It was beautiful. And the Bills can't do anything with it on offense, and we kick a field goal. The Patriots just got the ball, went 3 and out. Now the Bills get the ball once again. Let's see what this offense can do. And the Dolphins and Ravens are tied 7-7. Had a Lamar Jackson touchdown, 20-yard touchdown to Hill to make this game 7-7. So obviously we are doing a little bit of scoreboard watching as this game's going on. And we're going to keep you updated on all those games, okay? But like I said, the NFL thing just isn't working for me. Trying to give you a scoreboard is just not working for me, so I apologize. I tried yesterday. I tried talking to some of the guys, Ryan and Mario, trying to see if I can make something happen. And that's the best I thought I could do, but it's not a live update. So if it's not a live update, what's the point? If I have to reload it, and then it takes forever to reload anyway. Bills have 6 plays for 8 yards so far in offense. Shotgun formation, Cook to his left. Hands ball off to Cook. Cook gets to 30. About a 7-yard gain. Pretty much doubles our offense so far today. It's going to be 2nd and 3. 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Man, this game has only been going on for 5 minutes, and the Bills are on their 3rd possession. That's nuts. Nuts! Second down. They did just show a stat, and Cook gets the ball again, he gets a first down. They did just show a stat about the run-pass ratio with Joe Brady in there compared to Ken Dorsey, and it's basically flipped. We're running the ball a lot more right now which is that's no surprise to anybody. Just again, look back to that Dallas game. We're about 60-40 run the pass right now. Which I don't know. What do you think is better, heavy run or heavy pass? When it comes to playoffs, it's better to have a heavy run presence. 2 wide receivers to the left of Allen, up to the top of the screen. Looks like Knox and Kincaid both at the bottom. So you have 4 wide receivers set, shotgun formation. Allen's looking to take off, making stuff happen as he just now throws the ball away. You have 2 receivers with Davis and Diggs in the same exact spot when that ball was thrown. So I really want to know what the route tree was there. Because, man, you can't have wide receivers in the same spot. You just can't have wide receivers in the same spot. They just showed the Baltimore touchdown. 2nd and 10 now. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Buffalo moving from left to right. Cook goes in motion to the top of the screen. I have 3 wide receivers out there. Cook's open, and he's just not going to throw it his way because he's rolling to his right. Now throwing it downfield, and he underthrows Diggs. Diggs had a step, and he just underthrew him. Allen runs into one of the coaching staff. He's all right. I just don't understand why he's on the run. It's a tough throw because he's rolling to the right and throwing it across his body. But if the Patriots defender's looking at all, number 23 is looking for this ball. It's an easy interception. But he's already lost a step to Diggs. Oh, wow. Allen ran into him hard, too. Hard run in by Allen. Allen was looking downfield to see if the ball was completed or not and just ran right into the coach. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 10. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Allen looking, and he misses Sherfield. So the Bills go 3 and out again. No, they got first down. But still, I guess it's looking rough. Bills still trailing 7-3. They have to put the ball away. Yeah, Sherfield just drops that one. He needs to catch that. Joe Brady's frustrated. Sam Martin looking to punt. 53 yards on the first punt. Get another 53-yarder. They'll drop him inside the 10. Oh, he's able to tiptoe the sideline. Number 27 is able to tiptoe the sideline, get the ball outside the 20. Brian does a good job there. The punt, it was a good punt by Martin. Oh, did he step out of bounds? Maybe he did step out of bounds. I mean, if he steps out of bounds as soon as he touches that ball, that's a great punt by Martin. That's a great punt by Martin. If that's inside the 20, it's directional. It's right on the sideline. And again, Martin, last 2 weeks, really been helping this Bills team out. Really been doing a great job helping this Bills team out. But he's not going to be around for, he can't. You're going to run the offenses who are able to put points on the board, who are able to complete long drives, consecutive drives in the playoffs. You can't rely on Sam Martin. This offense needs to get better. I don't know what it is. But still 7-3. Scores from around the league. Dolphins up on the Ravens 10-7. They scored a field goal. You got the Titans trailing the Texans 3-0 still. The Rams, Giants still scoreless. You got the 49ers now up 10-0 over the Commanders. Arizona trailing the Eagles now 7-3. Looks like Purdy with a pass to Deebo Samuel in the 49ers game. And the Eagles score a touchdown. It was Jones. I say that because who's Jones compared to everyone else they have there? Saints and Buccaneers. Saints still up 7-0 over the Buccaneers. The Panthers trailing the Jaguars 3-0. And the Bears up 7-0 over the Falcons. Colts still up 7-3 over the Raiders. Why are the Carolina Panthers playing like they're tanking? 4th and 7, and they go for it. What do they have to lose at this point, right? Yeah, you're tanking. Why wouldn't you tank? I'm all about winning at all costs. That's my philosophy. But that's not everybody's philosophy. DT upset with the offensive coordinator, Joe Brady. I don't know. I mean, we're undefeated under Joe Brady. called a great game plan against Dallas. And we've already had 2 or 3 drops by the Buffalo Bills, whether it be their running back or whoever it is. So, I don't know. First, the Patriots, Ed Oliver on the sideline. Don't understand that, but okay. Why is Ed Oliver on the sideline on first down? All right. Zappy and shotgun. Looks like Stevenson to his right. Ball's intercepted again! Intercepted again. Second interception of the day for the Buffalo Bills. This one is Rasul Douglas. Gets the pick, jumps the route. And we might be going to Mac Jones again soon here, boys. We might be going to Mac Jones again soon. Joe says defense will carry the day. They already have. They already have. But yes, they will. They will continue to carry the day. And this is why I'm not concerned yet. I'm not concerned yet. And neither should you be. Jim's here, improving the Bills' luck. Gets an interception. So, Jim, stay here. Let's see how the offense does. We've already seen interceptions by the defense. Let's see how the offense does. Can we turn this into 6? Can we turn this into 6? And listen, a good way to help a struggling offense, give them lots of possessions. And that's what this Bills defense is doing for them right now. Running the ball on first down. James Cook tries to bounce outside. Does get the outside corner inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. So it's going to be a game on 6. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. 8:20 to go in the first quarter. Bills have the ball inside the red zone after their second interception of the day. Bills trailing 7-3 after the New England Patriots returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. The New England Patriots offense, kind of like the Bills offense, unable to do anything. Luckily for the Bills, they are not turning the ball over. The Patriots have turned the ball over twice already here in the first quarter. Zappy has 0 completions, 2 interceptions. So that's telling you how this offensive game is going right now. Allen shotgun. Hands the ball off to Diggs. Diggs up the field. Gets a first down to the 2-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal, Buffalo. Diggs was in the backfield with Allen to his left. Diggs, it was an option play, and Diggs got the ball. And he's able to get upfield, get Diggs involved in some way. That's what you need to do with Stephon Diggs. Get him involved any way possible. If the passing game isn't working, then do some wide receiver sweeps or end rounds to get him involved. 1st and goal from the 2. Shotgun formation. 5 wide receiver set. No one back there with Allen. Allen's going to go up the middle, and he's going to get in. Did he get in? I think he got in. I think he bullied his way through. No, he did not. They're ruling him down just short. Inside the 1-yard line. Inside the 1-yard line. Pretty much at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Josh Allen. There have been, we are 8.5 minutes into this game. There have been 0 completions. Allen up the middle. Allen scores. QB sneak for Josh Allen. He's into the end zone as they pull the pile apart. People shoving, all that stuff. But the Bills score. Dawkins in on the action. 3 rushes for Josh Allen, 21 yards. And the Bills get a touchdown. They're up 9-7. He's clearly in. I don't know why it took so long for the signal. He's clearly in. Anyway, doesn't matter. Bills up 6:33 going in the first quarter, waiting on the extra point. Waiting on the extra point. Jacksonville still 3-0 over Carolina. Having some struggles. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? We waiting for confirmation? Are you serious right now? Like I said, it was easy. What are we waiting for? This is ridiculous. All right, extra point on the way. Tyler Bass, it's up, and it is good. Thank you for wasting my time. 6:37 to go in the first quarter. Buffalo Bills take a 10-7 lead. P.S. Mom and Dad, if this game keeps going this way, I'm not going to be there till like 5:30. This is such a to say there are 6.5 minutes to go. We are halfway through the first quarter, and it's 1:35. So this keeps going this way. Might be a while. Might be a while, but it is a commercial break. The Bills up now 10-7. Miami up 10-7 over the Ravens. Ravens have the ball 4th and 7 at their own 42-yard line. Look like they'll be forced to punt. Texans up 3-0 over the Titans at the end of the first quarter. The Rams up on the Giants 7-0. The San Francisco 49ers up 10-0 over the Commanders at the end of the first quarter. Eagles up 7-3 over the Cardinals, 13:44 to go in the second quarter. Saints up 7-0 over the Buccaneers. That game in the second quarter. Jaguars up 3-0 over the Panthers. That game in the second quarter. And the Bears up 7-0 over the Falcons. They're in the red zone at the end of the first quarter. So, yeah, this game moving very, 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 very slowly. You're welcome, everyone. Yeah, Jim, not even you can help Josh get completion, though. We need Josh to get completion. I don't know why my screen keeps going away, guys, so I do apologize for that. Maybe I won't put it up. 75 of you in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Bills up 10-7, 6:37 to go in the first quarter. This time it is a touchback. This time it is a touchback. The 7-page will start 1st and 10 from their own 25. Shotgun formation. Try to run a trick play. Bill's on it. 1 yard loss. Bernard in on the tackle. Kingsley Jonathan also there in the backfield. Was that a complete pass? Was that a running play? Because it was a little shuffle, right? It was one of those little shuffle passes, so I don't know. Total yards, Buffalo 33, New England 5. We have 2 players in shotgun, so we have to, or in motion, so we have to hold up. Yep. Shotgun formation, 5 wide. This has to be a quick throw. You have to plan a quick completion there. And it is complete. There's the first completion of the game, number 86. It's a fumble! It's a fumble! And the Bills have it inside the 20 once again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Bedford picks it up. Brown on the fumble. That is the 3rd turnover here in the first quarter for the Patriots. It was Benford who forced the ball out. And then Benford's the one, he just grabs the ball. Yeah, he punches it out, he grabs it, and then he goes with it. Well, they got completion. Now we're waiting to confirm the fumble, which is clearly a fumble. Again, these confirmations are taking way too long. That's why this game, they're waiting to see if he was touched before he got up. Like, that's why this game's already taking forever. This game is taking forever. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Bills up 10-7. Bills got the ball again, whether it be inside the 20 or 30. That's what we're waiting to see. Was he touched down? Bill talking to his yeah, so I mean they're just looking to see if he was touched down, I think. Maybe. Because it's clearly a fumble. So I don't know what's taking so long. Again, maybe see if he was touched down, what the time was on the clock. That does take some time. But these reviews need to get faster. Why you can't have someone up in the booth? Yeah, they're backing him up now. which is fine, but it needs to be quicker. Yeah, we're 40 minutes into this game. 40 minutes into this game, and it's there's still 5:50 on the clock in the first quarter. This first quarter is going to take an hour, which is just nuts. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, one to the bottom. Run ball Cook. He gets through a hole to the 25. That could have been a big gain. Good tackle there by, I think it was number 8 of New England. If he does not make that tackle, it could be a 20, 30-yard touchdown, whatever it is. Take your time, make the toss forever. Hey, good news is by the end of the Bills game, we'll probably know who won the Steelers Seahawks game. We'll be getting ready for Saturday Night Football. You know, what's going to happen first, the ball drop or the game to be final? All right, 5 wide receivers set. 3 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Shotgun, Allen alone back there. Pressure coming. He's able to roll to the left. He's going to run because that's all it's working for the Bills. Get the first down, get out of bounds at the 18-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 Buffalo inside the red zone. I have plans after the game, though, guys. That's all I'm saying. From people who want to see my kids. You know, they miss my kids. They want to see them. All right, so first and 10 from the 18. 2 red zone possessions, a touchdown and a field goal for Buffalo. Chicago is up 14-0 over Atlanta. Shotgun. Shakir going in motion behind Allen. Allen fakes the handoff. Pitches it to Shakir. That was such a dumb play. Shakir has it, though. Inside the 10. He actually does get the first down. Such a dumb play. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. He has 2 Patriots guys on him when he decides to flip it. 2 Patriots guys on him when he decides to flip that thing to Shakir, who does get the first down inside the 10-yard line. Well, I'm sorry, Mom. You'll see it. You'll see him in the new year. 1st and goal, Buffalo. First and 10, Buffalo. Allen taking it again, gets a yard. All right. Bills have 56 total yards, still negative 15 yards passing because all we have is the sack, and Patriots have 10 yards. It's awesome. Awesome. Again, it's awesome as long as the Bills win. Shotgun formation, 2nd and goal from the 7. This is going to be a pass play. A completion to Shakir for a yard. Yes. Yes. 3rd and goal, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Come on, Kincaid, you got to do better. You're not a blocker. I understand that, but Kincaid has to do better there. Kincaid has to do better there. Misses that block. Who knows if Shakir can get in the end zone. Shotgun formation. Cook to the left. Davis to the bottom of the screen. Now Shakir goes in motion to the bottom. Diggs alone to the top. Pass into the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Kincaid. It's going to be 4th and goal. 4th and goal. Bills will have stuff for another field goal. You know, we can say how great we love what the Bills offense is doing, and we do. Yeah, Shakir is wide open. Shakir is wide open. Yeah, he is. Shakir is wide open. The Patriots defense is keeping the Patriots defense is keeping them in this game. Now, we could say it's the struggles of the Bills offense. Bass makes the field goal, which is shorter than an extra point, and the Bills are up 13-7. 2:16 to go. Jim says, I did all I could do. Thanks, Mario. Thank you. Bills are 3-0 when I'm wearing this hat, so I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the year. Not saying I'm superstitious or anything. I'm just saying I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the year. That's all. That's all I'm saying. It is currently now 13-7. I'm going to go ahead and give you some scores from around the league. Ravens have the ball, still trailing the Dolphins 10-7. They start at their own 11-yard line. Texans up 10-0 over the Titans. Rams, Giants tied 7-7. Yes, 1 for 8 for 1 yard. Yes, that's Josh's stat line. 49ers 10-3 over the Commanders. Eagles 14-3 over the Cardinals. Saints 7-0 over the Buccaneers. Jaguars 3-0 over the Panthers. Bears 14-7 over Atlanta. And the Colts still up 7-3 over the Raiders. Yes, that is the stat line right now. And it's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Get that back up here for you. Let me refresh it so it shows, the Bills score that field goal. And it is 13-7. Pass protection hasn't been great so far in this game. You are correct. You are correct. The offensive line has not played well, but overall for the season, I like what our offensive line has done. So I trust them. Some of you might disagree, but I feel like our offensive line, this is the best offensive line Josh Allen's had. Let me say that. Boop, boop, boop. Ba-doop, ba-doop. I'm trying to get you guys this thing. I don't know what's going on with it. You see this thing? You see how it's messing up right now? Jigging out. There we go. So with the passing game, again, as we talk about bad offensive line play right now, the New England Patriots defensive line is able to get in, force Josh Allen to make some rough choices, some tough decisions. And that's why I didn't see Shakir, because he doesn't have time. His initial reads to the left, and he doesn't have time to go to scan to his right. So that's the problem there. Again, the Bills make the playoffs with a win and a Steelers and Bengals loss. They play for the division next week against Miami if the Dolphins lose and the Bills win. 13-7, 2:16 to go in the first quarter. And that's going to be a touchback. 148 on the East Coast. The score has already lasted 48 minutes. 50 minutes a quarter. Plus halftime. You're talking about a 3.5, 4-hour game. Nuts. Well, it's hard to be visible if you're a wide receiver and your quarterback's 1 for 8. I mean, out of all our wide receivers, he has the most yards, but that's because he had a run play in there. Shotgun formation. Zappy looking to throw. Almost throws an interception. He overthrows Elliott, and he has to. If that ball's on Elliott, it's another interception. Just saying. Well, Joe, quick reads count as screens, right? And then people are upset that there's too many screens. So, what can you do? No one's ever happy. But if the Patriots, I feel like at this point in this game already, if the Patriots feel like they want to get back in this game, the defense has to make a play, because this offense ain't doing anything. 81 on the wide receiver end round, and he goes down after a gain, maybe 1 yard, maybe a yard. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. So, if you're Joe Brady and this Buffalo Bills offense, just don't make mistakes, and you got this win. Sure, we would love to see 41-16, but you're up 13-7 here in the first quarter. This quarter might end soon. Shotgun formation. Again, the Patriots moving from right to left. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Bills send 4. And they sack him. Ed Oliver with the sack. I called for 2.5. That's 1. That's 1. Ed Oliver gets in there. Sack number 9 for Ed this season. Let's go. And so they'll be forced to punt again. Forced to punt again. Patriots do punt the ball. The fair catch called for by Hardy at the 35. The Ravens have the ball in Miami territory, trailing 10-7. Houston out 17-0 over the Tennessee Titans. The Rams and Giants tied 7-7. 49ers up 10-3 over the Commanders. Commanders have the ball, though, so keeping it close. Eagles up 14-3 over the Cardinals. Saints up 7-0 over the Buccaneers. Jaguars now up 6-0 over the Panthers. And the Bears up 14-7 over the Falcons. Those are scores from around the league. This defense is feasting. They absolutely are. They absolutely have. Blitz consensus says 21-17 Buffalo. I hope not. Because that means this game gets closer than it is right now. And I don't want this game to get closer. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Cook to his right. 2 wide receivers on the screen. Fakes the pitch. Going over the middle. Pass. Oh, another drop. Wow, that's a late flag. That's a late flag. I don't like that at all. I don't like that call at all. They're going to call defenseless receiver, but I don't like that call at all. And listen, the back judge was not going to throw a flag until he saw the other flag come in. Helmets do collide. But that's not like Dawson Knox is trying to make the catch. It's so hard to be a defender in the NFL. Like, it's so hard. Jalen Mills did nothing wrong there. So Dawson Knox, for those of you who can't see it at home, Dawson Knox has the ball in his chest or close to it. Like he has to not reach behind him, but square up to the quarterback to try to catch the ball. He bobbles it. As he's bobbling it, he's falling down. Mills has a shoulder down. Quick pass complete to Kincaid. Kincaid gets it to the 46-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 after the penalty. They're in New England territory. And as he's falling down, Mills, who has his shoulder down, hits Knox, and their helmets touch too. And so then it's a 15-yard penalty. I don't like it. I just don't like it. 2nd and 5. Pass to Cook. Overshot him. So it's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Yeah, the Bills have had 3 or 4 drops already today. So Allen's 2 for 10 for 5 yards. But when you're talking about a few drops, you can't get in rhythm. Makes it tough. 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. If this is an incomplete pass, the first quarter is going to go on forever still. Shotgun formation, Cook to the left. Trips to the right. It looks like Shakir on the inside, Diggs, then Davis. Now Davis goes in motion, so he's on the inside. Passing complete. Pressure got to Allen. Allen's down on the ground. Passing complete. He had to force it. 4th and 5. We're kind of in no man's land, though. They're going to come out and punt it, but I think we're kind of in no man's land. So, yeah, this quarter is going to take an hour. This quarter is going to take an hour. That's nuts. That might have grazed off a Patriots helmet as well. Martin back to punt. Let's see if you can pin him deep again. Oh, great punt. Down at the 5. Says, I'd rather watch this game for 10 hours than any other game. Again, I'm supposed to have plans. New Year's Eve, having fun, all that stuff. I'm having fun, don't get me wrong, but Martin's doing a great job. Past 2 weeks, I think Sam Martin deserves an MVP ball. Past 2 weeks, Sam Martin deserves the game ball, in my opinion. He's done great. All right, the Ravens are in the red zone, 1st and goal. Currently trailing 10-7. They're 1st and goal at the 2. Titans trailing Texans 17-0. So right now the quarterbacks are 3 for 16 for 10 yards. 2 interceptions if you put them together. All right. Run on first down so this quarter can end. 4 seconds to go. Thank you. Oh, big run. Big run. Big run to the 20. That's not what I wanted. Harris with the run, 15 yards. Wow. Wow. End of the first quarter, Bills up 13-7. Should be so much more, though. Like, it should be so much more. I understand. Like, kickoff return for touchdown, fine. Our special teams is awful. Whatever. And the fact that, yeah, again, in the playoffs, you better be telling Tyler Bass, defensive tackle got tackled, I believe it. But they just don't want to throw a holding call because that would extend the first quarter. But you better tell Tyler Bass, just kick it into the end zone from now on. We had three possessions that started off turnovers inside the 30, and we only get 13 points. That's terrible. That's terrible. Miami used a challenge, and the play was confirmed. So Miami loses a challenge and a timeout there. Again, still first and goal for the Ravens as they score. Ravens score. They're up 13-10. Again, Ravens beat the Dolphins. Bills beat New England. Next week, Miami, Buffalo, Miami for the division. I'll be here. Hang out with me. Have a good time. 74 of you in here, hit that thumbs up button. Other scores from around the league. Texans up 17-0 over the Titans. Rams, Giants still 7-7. The Commanders are in the red zone against the 49ers, trailing 10-3. Let's see what happens there. Eagles up 14-3 over the Cardinals, and the Saints still up 7-0 over the Bengals. Jaguars up 6-0 over the Panthers. Bears up 14-7 over the Falcons, and the Raiders still trail the Colts 7-3. With how fast they made that game 7-3, I thought there'd be more scoring in that game, but there hasn't been. There hasn't been. That game was 7-3 in the first 7 minutes of the game. I'm sorry, first 9 minutes of the game. I know math. Me know math good. And they haven't scored since. So what, like both teams scored on the opening possession, and they just haven't scored since. So that's odd. But it's what it is. I mean, if you were betting, again, when the Patriots had the opening kickoff for a touchdown, I was like, ooh, you love the over. I mean, you still love the over. 20 points in the first quarter. But it's been a struggle to get points. Like, it's been a struggle in this game to get points. And if the Bills don't start off in great field position, they don't get points. The over-under was set 40.5. So you have half the points, pretty much half the points already. But I mean, listen, so is Kansas City's. Kansas City's wide receiving core isn't good, right? Like, yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. Not saying you're wrong. Only one penalty in that whole first quarter. It still almost took an hour. Zappy under center. With 36, Harris gets the ball. This time he stopped for a loss of 1 on the play. Benford stripping, reaching for the ball, trying to get that ball out, trying to get that fourth turnover. Yeah, Joe, I said in pregame how I really want the Bills to focus on center in either draft or free agency. Love Mitch Morse. I love Mitch Morse. And that's not even saying I want to get rid of Mitch Morse, but definitely need someone there ready to take over. Ready to take over. Allen doesn't have time to find him, Pablo. He doesn't have time to find him. He has 1 or 2 reads max, and then he has to throw it away. See, my issue on that rub route in the end zone, Zappy going deep, and that's completed. What's this? A long pass completion to Parker gets a first down. Now the Patriots moving the ball a little bit. My biggest issue with Shakir being open in the end zone and being missed is how is he, if there's a rub route there, how is he not the first look? So now the Patriots have 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Yes, hit the thumbs up button. Please. 70 of you in here, please hit that thumbs up button. Single set back. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. Looks like Harris alone in the backfield. Harris, nope, fake handoff to Harris. Zappy looking to throw. Looking to throw, has time, and he's just going to throw this one away. Throws it away. Taquan Jones was coming under pressure. And he has to throw it away. 13:29 to go in the second quarter. They're showing a long play to Zay Flowers that was complete. That's the play that got reviewed against Jalen. No, that's number 4. That's not Jalen Ramsey. Washington scores a touchdown. Washington, San Fran, 10-10. All right, 2nd and 10 for New England. From their own 35. 3 wide receivers to top of the screen. Quick pass out. Epineza almost gets it. And Epineza comes back and makes the tackle. Great hustle play by Epineza. How did that not get picked? I have no idea. But great hustle play by Epineza. That's a fair question, Spin. I have no idea how that got through. No idea how that got through. But a great job by Epineza coming back. Now it's 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. I thought that was a big... Yeah, no, I'm not the only one either. Both teams combined are 0 for 7 on 3rd downs, so that's a good number. Shotgun formation. 3 to the top, to the bottom of the screen. 1 to the top. No, is that picked? That's picked. Another Rasul Douglas interception, and he's inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Buffalo! Wow. The 3rd Zappe interception leads to a pick 6. There are 20 points on the board, and all 20 could be given to this Bills defense. Well, 19, extra point coming. All 19 could be given to this Buffalo Bills defense. Well, minus the extra points. So, yeah, okay. I mean, but this defense has been playing lights out since go. Did that hit the ground? That's going to be close. Going to be close. That's going to be close. I'm not sure if that hit the ground or not. I don't think it did. That's the 3 for 9, 19 yards, 3 interceptions is currently Zappe's line. You probably didn't, but if you played Zappe in your championship round in fantasy, you are not looking great. If you played Buffalo's defense, extra points up and good, you're looking really good. You're looking really, really good. Rasul Douglas, 2 picks on the day, 1 a pick 6. That wasn't on my bingo card. That wasn't on my bingo card. Rick says, thank you, Green Bay. That trade keeps on giving. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. A great trade made by Bean at the trade deadline, getting us Rasul Douglas. And listen, I never cheer for injuries. And I never, I don't want Trey White to be injured at all. But if it wasn't for the Trey White injury, we wouldn't have Rasul Douglas. But it is what it is. Bills up 20-7. Miami trailing Baltimore 14-10. They have the ball 3rd and 5 in Baltimore territory at the Baltimore Ravens 45-yard line. Now it's 4th and 5 after incompletion. So that's kind of no man's land again. Let's see what they decide to do. Houston up 20-0 over the Titans. Rams, Giants still tied 7-7. I am starting to relax. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I said there's no need to get up for this one. 49ers, Commanders, 10-10. Eagles, 14-6 over the Cardinals. Saints up 7-0 over the Buccaneers. The Jaguars still only up 6-0, but they have the ball in the red zone, 2nd and goal. And the Bears in the red zone up 14-7. Colts also still up 7-3 over the Raiders. Well, it's easier to be upset about something when we're winning, right? Like it's easier to not be as upset, I should say, about something when we're winning. You can still be upset about it. And this offense is struggling against New England. But this offense struggled against New England in the first game too, right? We're not seeing New England in the playoffs. We're not seeing the Jets in the playoffs. So I think we'll be okay. Teams playing in the playoffs. We're playing Dallas in the playoffs. We were playing teams like Dallas in the playoffs and we blew them out. So offense needs to start flexing. No need now, right? Pretty soon it's going to be very conservative play calling by the offense. In the second half, this offense is going to get very conservative. And Gary comes in and says, don't forget, he called for 2 defensive touchdowns. That was his bold prediction. And man, might be right. The way this defense is playing, might be right, man. These turnovers keep on coming. The turnovers are the gift that keeps on giving. Defense is doing it all. Defense is absolutely doing it all. And Tyler Bass. And Sam Martin. Listen, give Sam Martin credit. Give Sam Martin credit. He's pitting him deep every single time. He's pitting him deep every single time. So we have Ed Oliver sack, Ed Oliver interception, 2 Rasul Douglas interceptions. we have a Benford fumble recovery. Does that pretty much cover it right now? Helps our turnover ratio. Helps our turnover ratio. This is going to be a touchback. 12:36 to go in the first half. Bills up 27, and the Bills will get the ball to start the second half. So we'll have a 3-0 to start the second half. So good for us. Bills playoff clinching again. But win and any 2 losses between Pitt, Cincy, Jacksonville. Jacksonville looks like they're going to win. So it looks like Houston's going to win. So basically, we need Cincy and Cincy and Pitt to lose. And that was the simplest way to get in to start off. Jacksonville kicks another field goal. They're up 9-0. Colts now 13-3 over the Raiders. They do score a touchdown. Miami Dolphins are in the red zone. First play is a 4-yard run by Elliott to the left. Give me second down. 80 in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Watch the Bills right now up 20-7. New England's only points on the opening kickoff returned for a touchdown. Sorry, it was a 7-yard run by Ezekiel Elliott. So it's 2nd and 3. Ezekiel Elliott alone in the backfield. He gets the ball again. This time stopped in the backfield. Floyd, the first one back there. Loss of 2. Third down. 3rd and 5. Yeah, it looks like Houston's going to beat Tennessee. They're up 20-0. Just watch tonight. So remember, with the Bills win, the Bills go to 97% to make the playoffs. 97%. $11-10 to go in the first half. Bills sent a blitz, picked up. Zappe throws it underneath, pass complete, and that's gonna be enough for a first down. He was down. There's a fumble. Rasul Douglas is running with it, and they're saying he wasn't down. He was down. He was down. This is an easy challenge. He was down. 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 That's, as of right now, it's the 5th turnover for the Patriots. But I'm pretty sure he was down. Rick says he was down. He was down. Yeah, he's clearly down. It's not even close, in my opinion. He's down. Let me see. Let me just double check. Yeah, he's down. Guys, stop. He's down. Stop it. Stop it. Wasting my time. That's what this is. Yeah, he's clearly down. Wasting my time. So it's going to be a first down. First down, New England. Man, if that would have been another turnover, though. Sorry, Gary, he didn't return for a touchdown, though. Russell doesn't have 2 defensive touchdowns. That's what he's just done. Wasting my time. That's what they're doing. They're wasting my time. 11:05 to go in the first half. It is 2:08. Shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen, 1 wide receiver to the bottom. Harris to the right of Zappe. Zappe looking to throw. Has an underneath guy. Decides to go long to get a wide open. Oh, good breakup. Good breakup. Hyde on the hit that breaks it up. Douglas had the ball in his hands. Hyde breaks that one up. Glad to have you back, Hyde. Glad to have you back. Clean hit. Shoulder to the stomach. Breaks that one up. Douglas was open. He needs to catch that. He needs to catch that. If a Bills player were to drop that right now, we'd all flip out. We'd all flip out for rightful reasons. 10:43 to go. 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. They're going to run this one here. No, fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Blitz coming. Throws a screen pass. This is Harris. Gets 10. Gets into Buffalo Bills territory. He's got to run everybody to the 30. Inside the 20. Harris with the biggest play for the Patriots. When you get when your D is pressuring like that, that's a good way to stop it. Run a screenplay. Had blockers in front. The Patriots take advantage. Their first play inside Buffalo Bills territory coming up, and it's inside the red zone. Miami kicked the field goal. They're still trailing 14-13. 3:10 to go in the first half in that game. Zappe under center. This time, Elliott's in the backfield. The Bills sent a breakout blitz. Zappe has room to run inside the 10. He has no one near him. Zappe's going to run this one in for a touchdown. Wow. Zappe had nothing but open space. And it's 20-13. Extra point pending. 9:44 to go. The Patriots offense can score a touchdown. Again, the Bills had a jailhouse blitz. The wide receivers at the left went to the right. Everyone followed, and there's nobody on the left side of the field. Sixth play, 75-yard drive. Yeah, Joe, no, I agree. It's the offense's fault that this game's close right now. 20-14. It really is the offense's fault that this game's so close right now. Same 5-yard touchdown pass to Flowers. So the Ravens doing their job. Ravens up 21-13. Bills still doing their job. Still up 20-14. Now we just want to see this offense do something. We need this offense to do something. But Bills still up 20-13. Again, now you really like the fact that you took the over. 34 points. The over is 40.5. You really like it. Just hand them more MVP at this point. Pretty much. You know, this might be one of those years when McCaffrey has a shot, though. If there was ever a year where a quarterback wouldn't get it, this might be it. You know, McCaffrey. I don't think Hill's doing too much in this game, but yeah. At this point, it's his to lose. It's his to lose. And if I'm Baltimore, I still play him next week if they clinch the 1 seed today, at least for the first half. I don't like the idea of a team having 2 weeks off. I mean, it's not my team, so I wouldn't mind it. But like, if you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, I don't think you want your team having 2 weeks off. You know, if you have some guys that are dinged up, yeah, sit them, sure. But that's why I also say just play the first half too. But we all remember what happened to the Chargers last year with Mike Williams too, with the wide receiver who, you know, they clinched their spot week 18. They couldn't move up or down. They knew they were playing in the first round, and he got hurt and he wasn't able to play. So, yeah. Rams in the red zone tied with the Giants 7-7. You got the Texans up 20-0. Baltimore up 21-13. At halftime, the 49ers up 13-10 over the Commanders. That's a tough one right there. Can't believe that one's as close as it is at this point. Eagles up 14-6 over the Cardinals. Saints up 14-0 over Tampa. Tampa's ready to give up on the NFC South. If they lose, the Saints win. I think the Saints will surpass them then as the leaders of the NFC South. Maybe even the Falcons will too, but the Falcons are trailing the Bears 21-7. Jim, say it, Jim. Say it and speak it. That's passing yards, by the way. That's passing yards. We have yards on offense. Allen has 30 rushing yards. So we have offensive yards. Colts up on the Raiders 14-3 too. But that's our passing yards right now. In this one, Allen's 2 for 11 for 5 yards. 2 for 11. Zappe is 5 for 12, 73 yards, still 3 interceptions though. They're losing the turnover about 4-0, and they're only down 6. Bill's going to return this kickoff, which is a big mistake. That's Ty Johnson on the return. Gets it to 17. 9:39 to go. Here comes this offense. Here comes this offense, which has been terrible all day. 73 of you, when you hit that thumbs up button, maybe that will be the luck that we need to turn this thing around. But I don't want luck to turn this offense around. I want them to be good offense. That's what I want. That's what I want. It's what I want. What I want. It's what I want. What I want. It's what I want. Shotgun formation with Josh Allen. From back to his left and right. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Throws over. Mail complete. Kincaid. First down to the 31. There you go. That's positive passing yards for the Buffalo Bills. 4 positive yards. It's beautiful. They're replaying the Zay Flowers touchdown. 75 yards. Whoop. Makes a guy miss. Makes 2 guys miss. And he's in. 21-13 Baltimore for the battle of number 1 seed in the AFC. Trips to the top of the screen for Josh Allen. Hands ball off to Cook. Cook goes up the middle. Gets maybe 3 yards. Maybe 3 yards. 8:50 to go here in the first half. Bills up 20-14. Now we have a completion on offense. We have Josh Allen is 3 for 13, 19 yards. That's impressive. 2nd and 7, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the bottom screen, 1 to the top. Cook to the left of Allen. Allen back to throw. Looking, has time this time. Throws over the middle pass. Out of bounds. Just out of bounds. Shearfield's open. Give him a chance. Shearfield's open for a first down. Give him a chance. Shearfield's open on a comeback route, but the ball sails out of bounds. Wow. Wow. Yeah, all 20 of Buffalo's points off turnovers. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Shakir goes in motion to bottom, so you have Davis and Shakir at the bottom of the screen. Shakir, the intended target. He catches the ball. That's enough for a first down. Good job, Shakir. Go down and get it. Again, if Allen hits Shakir in the numbers, Shakir could take off with that thing. If Allen hits Shakir in the numbers and he doesn't have to go down and get it, Shakir has a chance to take off. And he has a big play. Trips to the top of the screen. You got Davis. Davis on the outside. Diggs in the middle. And Shakir on the inside, it looks like. Run the ball with Cook. Gets about 3 yards. It's all right. We'll take a long possession. We'll take a long drive. 7:45 to go in the first half. Bills up 20-14. 2nd and 8. James Cook, 7 rushes for 31 yards. Allen, I think, has 30 yards rushing as well. Two wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Diggs alone at the bottom of the screen. Pass over the middle is complete into New England territory to the 49. That's Davis with his first catch of the day. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. 3rd and about 2 for this Buffalo Bills offense. Does Baltimore have the ball again? Getting ready to score? They do. And it's in Miami territory. 3rd and 2, shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Cook goes in motion. Allen's going to take off for his first down. He gets the first down a little bit more to the 44-yard line. It's the 44. 1st and 10. 6:30 to go. Again, all right, if we need to do a long drive, we'll do a long drive. It's fine. Since week 11, Stephon Diggs is only averaging 40 receiving yards a game. First 11 weeks, he was averaging 87. Now he's only averaging 40. Pass to Diggs. Diggs with his first catch. Gets inside the 40, inside 35. Cuts back to the middle of the field. And he gets a first down to about the 32. There's a flag down. Oh, jeez. There's a flag down. See what the flag's for. Bills don't have a penalty yet in this game, I don't think. Which I find hard to believe with all the Holding. Yeah, I mean, with how fast the New England defensive line is getting through, Shakir on the hold. I'm surprised they aren't holding more. Shakir with the hold downfield. Absolutely a hold on Shakir. Now, that might be a drive killer, though. You have a good drive going, all it takes is one penalty, and all of a sudden the drive stalls. Now, the hold was downfield. So it's 1st and 16. Allen in center, fakes the handoff. Going deep. Intercepted. You have to throw your interception, don't you? Have to throw your interception. I don't like you have Diggs, and Shakir on the sideline for that play. So you have one option. You have one option. And everyone knows it. And everyone knows it. Wow. I don't know if I like Allen's MVP chances before this game. Not with the way Lamar's playing. And the Ravens, did the Ravens score again yet? The Ravens have the ball 4th and 7 at Miami's 35. So it looks like they're going to try a field goal with Tucker to try to get a 2-possession lead. Texans up 23 at halftime over the Titans. Rams up 14-7 with less than a minute to go. Giants throw the ball in Rams territory. The Niners up 13-10 over the Commanders. Up 13-10 at halftime. Eagles up 21-6 at halftime. Saints up 17-0 at halftime. Looks like the Jaguars are up 9-0 at halftime. Bears up 21-7 with a minute to go in that one in the first half. And the Colts up 14-3 at the half. Again, I didn't know we were having MVP talks. I didn't know that's where we were. Yeah, I didn't see, and again, I didn't know that's where we were. I didn't know we were in that world, and I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. He doesn't need to be MVP. All I care about is winning. All I care about is winning, and right now the Bills are in jeopardy of doing that because of another stupid interception by Josh Allen. And that's on no one but Josh Allen. He needs to read the safety. He needs to be able to read the safety coming over. And he just didn't. He just didn't read the safety for some reason. So here we are, 5:40 to go in the first half. Patriots have the ball, trailing 20-14. Just so dumb. ESPN gives Buffalo a 90% chance to win this game right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yes, it was really underthrown. If he's going to throw it, when he's throw it into the back of the end zone where only his receiver can get it. Well, that's not going to be playoff winning football. I can tell you that much. We might escape this game. And who knows what's going to happen next game. But, oh, no. The Ravens scored a touchdown. They're up 28-13. Lamar Jackson with a touchdown pass to Likely. Make that game 28-13. Wow. All right, first attempt from 11. This team needs to step up again. Elliott gets about 3 yards. Good job by Dotson coming from behind to make the tackle. Never give it up on a play. Dotson's in the backfield, and then he moves up to make the tackle. So good job. 2nd and 7. They're replaying the interception. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's such a dumb interception. He sees the safety going with the slot receiver. He thinks it's okay to throw it. Thinks he has one-on-one. He doesn't. He doesn't have one-on-one. But he needs to know that. Shotgun formation. Builds in the pressure. Cummings. Zapp gets it away. Pass complete. Out route to Thornton. Going to be a first down. Patriots are going to take the lead on this drive because now their offense is thriving a little bit, moving the ball. Think what this game would be if it wasn't 4-0 turnover ratio, right? Or 4-1, I should say now, turnover ratio. First and 10 from the 27. Zappy under center. Single set back. Looks like it's Elliott in the backfield. Need defense to make a play, which they've already made so many. Zappy going to try to take off with it. He's able to take off. He's able to get the first down and a little bit more. It gets close to the 40. Wow. Wow. I mean, Jim, we need this defense to step up. And this defense is getting past themselves. Steven's like, how many plays do we have to make? This is just nuts. First attempt for the 45. Shotgun again. 2 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Harrison backfield. Pass, quick out, complete. Gets into Buffalo Bills territory, back in 8 yards. If I'm this, it's Jaceki on the catch. If I'm this defense, I'm so ticked. If I'm the Bills defense, I'm so ticked off. Like, I can't get a break. We have this great quarterback, Madden cover, all that nonsense. And we just can't get off the field for more than 10 minutes. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top, 2 to the bottom. Doing the throw on 2nd and 2. Pressure against Zappy. He's throwing it wide open. Douglas on the catch at about the 31-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10. Yeah, we're about to go down in this game. I can't believe it. Well, again, this defense is exhausted. They're making plays left and right, and the Bills' offense can't do anything for them. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. They're going to run it here. No yards on the play. Floyd and Brown getting into it a little bit. Going to be 2nd and about 10. 2:30 to go here. If I'm New England, I probably just try to run this down pretty much a 2-minute warning. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. They do have to run a play before the 2-minute warning, but I would make sure that this is the last play on this side of the 2-minute warning. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Bills sending pressure. Picked up. Throwing it into the end zone. Incomplete. No flags. Johnson on the coverage. 81 wanted a flag. Did not get it. Johnson, good coverage. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half from Buffalo. Buffalo up 20-14. New England driving, however. Buffalo Bills defense, all 20 points off turnovers, including a pick 6. This Buffalo Bills offense not doing anything. Allen on the day, 6 of 17, 37 yards and an interception. He does have 6 rushes for 35 yards and a touchdown. This game is 100% on Josh Green. Let's close. Now the offense in general. But yeah. Offensive line, Josh Allen. There's plenty of blame to go around, but it's mostly on the offense. A little bit sprinkled on the special teams. But again, Sam Martin's having a good game. Dolphins still trailing the Ravens 28-13. Texans up 20-3. Rams up 14-10. 49ers up 13-10 over the Commanders. Eagles up 21-6 at the half. The rest of these games all at half. Saints 17-0 over the Buccaneers. Jaguars 9-0 over the Panthers. Bears 21-7 over the Falcons. Colts 14-3 over the Raiders. This game at the 2-minute warning. The 49ers game getting ready to start the 3rd quarter. This is a bright spot, Jim, but again, it does not matter if we don't win. It doesn't matter. If the Bills can't hold up their end of the bargain, it doesn't matter at all. So, but I'm just not right now. But hopefully soon we can be excited about that again. Pablo, I want to say this game's 100% on Josh. He had nothing to do with the kickoff return for a touchdown. He had nothing to do with that. He had nothing to do with some drops that we've seen. Nothing to do with that. You know, I mean, Yes, plenty of blame to go on Josh Allen, but not 100% of the blame. Good for Lamar. He's putting a stamp on MVP talks, right? Like he's putting a stamp on it. He's saying everyone needs to stop talking about anybody else in the MVP conversation. Good for him. He'll win his second MVP. Win his second MVP. But if I recall, the first time he won MVP, it didn't go well for them in the playoffs, if I recall. So there's going to be that kind of talk until he can prove it, right? He has what, one win in the playoffs? He's won 3, 1-4 in the playoffs, something like that. All right, 20-14. New England has the ball. 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 10 from the Bills' 32-yard line. Zappy and shotgun. No one helping him back there. Quick pass out is complete, but Poyer in on the tackle at the 29. It's going to be 4th and 7. Surprised that pass was caught by Gesicki. Surprised they kind of went with a quick play there. And the Bills call timeout. 1:51 to go. Bills use their first timeout. Save some clock for Josh Allen and this offense to do nothing. This game should be over by now, but no, it's wide open. Anyone's game. Well, yes, I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment right now, and that's 100% true. I'm not denying that. But on the bright side, if there's a bright side, if the offense can turn this around, if the Bills offense can turn this around and score a touchdown, 2-minute drill, we all have seen offenses that look dead all of a sudden come to life in a 2-minute offense. Look at the Lions yesterday, right? So let's say the Bills score a touchdown, make this game 27-14. They get the ball started second half. This game could easily be 34-14 or 34-17, I should say, because this field goal is going to be good, before New England gets the ball back. And then all of a sudden, this game's over again. Or it looks over again. Because when this game was 27, I thought this game was done. Oh, no, he's going to miss it. He's going to miss it. He misses it. Misses it. Wide left. Wide left. And 1:49 to go. The Bills are actually going to get good field position, too. Bills offense is going to get good field position with plenty of time and 2 timeouts. Ryland misses the field goal, and the Bills get good field position. Let's go. Come on, offense. Do something. Come on, offense. Let's go. Miami trying to score before half, trailing 28-13. Then there's a penalty on Miami, making it 4th and 11. So they're going to have to punt the ball away. 10 seconds to go. So they're going to go into halftime trailing 28-13. Then just do your job, Buffalo. Do your job. 94 of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate every single one watching as we get ready for halftime. Not sure if I'm going to have any company at halftime. If we do, that'll be fun. If not, I'll try and make it entertaining. Allen, quick pass. Throws to Diggs. Just go down, Diggs. Just go down. All right, forward progress stopped. Gain of 9. Let's go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Minute 40. Plenty of time, but you can't just be slow. You can't just be slow. Come on. Minute 30. Like 10 seconds just gone. And we're not, like, I don't know. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Underneath, you have the running back underneath. Are you gonna rule intentional grounding? Was he in the pocket? I think he was in the pocket. I think that might be intentional grounding. We've seen worse intentional grounding calls. Well, we definitely have. We definitely have. But Murray's open. You need to get Murray that ball. You need to get Murray that ball. You know you don't have time. You see Murray underneath. You need to get the first down. 3rd and 2. It's fundamental football in my opinion. In my opinion, it's fundamental football at this point. Shotgun 5 wide, 2 to the bottom, 3 at the top. And looking quick out to Murray. He drops it. Come on! What is your problem? Allen wants to go for it, which is a terrible decision, but okay. Allen wants to go for it, which is a terrible decision. But they're going for it. Are they going to try to draw him off sides? I think this is a bad decision. Pistol formation. Shakir goes in motion. All right, they're not actually going for it. Just take the penalty. Or call timeout. I don't care. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them trying to draw him off sides. Murray needs to catch that. See, and so it's hard. Like you say, oh, Allen's like, that's not on Allen. That's not on Allen. And again, there is something to be said about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm. And you can't get into a rhythm when you have wide receivers. Like they just, if I'm Josh Allen, I'm like, don't hand me this iPad right now. I don't need it. I need my wide receivers. I need my running backs to catch the ball. That's what I need. Sam Martin looking at a fourth punt of the day. He's going to pin him deep again. This ball's going inside the 10. That's awesome. Look at Sam Martin. Look at Sam Martin. Just be that man, Sam. Like it's just ridiculous. How can Josh Allen get into any kind of rhythm when you have what? You have a drop by Knox, you have a drop by Murray, you have a drop by Cook. What am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing something. It's ridiculous. Did Shakir have a drop too? I think Shakir had a drop. It's just ridiculous. Listen, 4 catches, he's still having a poor game. But who knows what that 4 catches lead to? Drop by Diggs. Like, it's ridiculous. They're going to try to run it right up the middle with Zappy. So they're just going to, if you're going to half, why would you run a QB sneak up the middle? Why wouldn't you just kneel it? No, why don't you just kneel it? It's not like you're close to a goal line like the Bills were against the Vikings last year. Like, just kneel it. I don't understand that at all. Such an ugly first half. Such an ugly first half. All right, one more play, 2nd and 8. Joe comes in 6 drops, 3 throwaways, I think. Yeah. And ask yourself, are the throwaways on Josh Allen too, or is that Josh Allen making a good decision throwing the ball away instead of taking a sack? It's not looking good, but the Bills still have the lead, 2014, and the Bills get the ball in the second half. And if I'm Josh Allen, I'm ripping into my receivers, all of them. If I'm Stephon Diggs, I'm going to Joe Brady saying, "Get me involved, get me involved." He had one catch that was called back due to penalty after a nice gain. I mean, it is an ugly game. Remember, by that point, Denver had kind of turned it around a little bit. But yeah, we should have still won that game. This should be 42-14. I don't disagree. This game should be gone. We should not be stressing about this game this much at this time. At all. All right, so I'm going to go through some first half stats real quick for the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Bills again up 20-14. So happy with that. If nothing else, happy with that. Give me 1 second here. Patriots started scoring off with a return for a touchdown. Opening kickoff returned for a touchdown. That made the score 7-0. The Bills decided their defense needed to get a bunch of turnovers, got 4 turnovers. And off those 4 turnovers, 20 points to go up 20-7. Offense was looking terrible, but this defense was holding their own. And Rasul Douglas even had a pick 6. But just not enough yet. You would think it would be enough to end this game. You would think it'd be enough. The way this defense is playing, this game should be over, but it's just not. And then the rushing TD by Zappy, where no defender thought of getting Zappy. And he runs in from 17 yards out. We do have company today. Maybe not the company you guys want, but it's the company you deserve right now.
See how I got that down? Hey, what's going on, buddy? Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is this?
Now, could this be a question to start things off? Could this be the Bills looking ahead, scoreboard watching, whatever you want to call it, and not taking the Patriots seriously?
You know what? I think the Bills have more drops than Josh Allen has completions at this point.
Yeah,
So,
they 100% do.
I mean, if they're looking at the scoreboard, they're looking at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and this is what's getting me, right? Even the passes that Josh has thrown that have been incomplete, they're all like Josh looks hurt to me, right?
Okay.
Or rushed. Something looks off.
Yeah.
He's pushing the ball really bad. And I don't know if that's just pressure versus coverage. And he's feeling like he's got to fit the ball into tight windows, but he's overthrown 2 passes, underthrown a couple. And then everything else has been bouncing off of players. So, like Trent Sherfield was wide open in the end zone, wide open, but there wasn't a way in the world he was going back to him after he just had one bounce off his chest, the drive earlier. It just wasn't going to happen.
Shakir was, and to me, I think he's just rushed. I think that's the problem. You saw the rub route when Davis rubbed it, Shakir was wide open. He didn't even have time to go to that side of the field. Like he was so rushed and hurried. He had to try to force it to, I believe it was either Knox or Kincaid at that point. And he underthrew Kincaid. But yeah, he doesn't even have time to look over. So I just look at him and I just think he's being rushed. They tried to do a 2-minute offense. I thought that might have been a good chance for him to get into a rhythm, but unfortunately, someone thought otherwise. But the Bills do start off with the ball. But this game, and everyone's saying it in the comments, this game should be over. This game should look like
absolutely, without a doubt. And Joe, on top of it, right? I think the Patriots are saying we don't think you're tough enough because behind line of scrimmage, and the only running back that you have that can really compete with that is Latavius Murray, right? Is Fournette active today?
No, he is not.
Yeah, okay. All right then. Yeah, they're daring Buffalo to bruise them, right? That's what they're doing. And they're saying, go ahead, Josh, you can try and throw it long, but we're not going to give you the time to do that. So we're going to bring a ton of pressure, and you're either going to have to bruise the football in with us and play our game, or you're going to do what you're doing and just hope that somebody can shake one and run it 70 yards for a touchdown. Otherwise, it's going to be a very tough day for Josh.
And that's why you're seeing so many rushing attempts by Josh Allen early on in this game. Like Josh Allen was the leading back for the longest time. In fact, he still is 6 carries for 35 yards.
Right.
Because that's the kind of game this is going to be for Josh.
Big time.
Unfortunately, I don't see a lot of Ty Johnson in there. I saw him on a kick return, which was stupid, but that's expected from our special teams. So, although listen, Sam Martin. Game ball again.
Yeah, MVP so far, right? He's got the Bills into the red zone better than the actual Bills offense has gotten to the red zone.
Yes, absolutely.
And on top of it, I think this just kind of speaks to how unimaginative the Bills offense can be, because one of the best ways to get around the pressure packages that you're seeing is a jet sweep, right? You run a jet and all this pressure goes away because they're not going to catch you. They're just not. And it's kind of an unimaginative offense. And these are the bumps that you're going to run into.
Correct. And that's what you look at the play inside the red zone on their one drive where they scored a touchdown. What did you do? You had Diggs in the backfield. You got him the ball, and he's able to create a little something with his feet. Now, it wasn't a jet sweep, but to your point, you have a wide receiver, get him in space and see what happens, and I just think they do need to do more of that.
Right. It just feels like Buffalo knows that they got away with one with James Cook fumbling the football as much as he did, that they just feel like they're protecting him because the book's out there, right? This is the rest of his NFL career is going to be guys ripping at the football. The goal will not be to tackle James Cook. It'll be to hold him up and rip the ball, right? That is the book now on James Cook. And I think Buffalo is aware that the Patriots have a very long history of being successful at things like that, regardless of what you think of this team. And if you thought the Patriots were going to just walk in and be ill prepared, then this is Belichick riding into the sunset. He's going to give you everything he's got.
Yeah. I even said in the pregame, I said, this is probably Bill Belichick's last time in Buffalo. Especially as a Patriots head coach.
Well, most certainly as a Patriots.
So he's going to come in and he's going to be ready to go. And, we know that him and Robert Kraft have not always had the best relationship. So if he can get him a worse draft pick, he's going to try to do it. He's not going to play dead.
Right. Absolutely. And, and I guess it's it's fun to watch the Bills defense against this Patriots offense, but I mean, the score should be 40-0 right now,
Correct.
and MP mentions that Rasul Douglas should be the MVP. Rasul Douglas playing out of his mind, but I think it also talks to the fact that Zappy's just not an NFL quarterback at this point,
Correct.
right? It just doesn't look it, because you keep going back to the well. And I know you want your matchups, but you haven't seen them throw to their backs at all. There was one screen that was a very successful play to Harris, but Harris isn't a back that's going to do a lot of damage,
right.
So again, this Bills team is dominating.
Gets one big play against us every time he plays us. Like it does. Like, Damian Harris just gets one big play.
Not Damian Harris, buddy. Yeah. Damian Harris is on the Bills.
I'm sorry, not Damian Harris. Yeah,
what's different Harris? Different Harris.
Ever.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I think
it's actually Damian Harris's former jersey number as well. So
yeah, I thought for sure that's who it was.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Didn't we have that? Who was it? Oh, no. I was thinking of when the Bills traded Moss and that got name Hines, and they just ripped off Moss's name tag.
Numbers. Yep. They were like, no, you don't even get a choice. Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah. And all in all, the Bills have been able to keep the Patriots offense at bay, which I think everybody in the NFL has been able to do that. So I'm not really shocked by that, but they have to figure out ways to make more out of less. And if that means you need to get more guys in the backfield, that means you want to try and take advantage of an over pursuing defense, then maybe you see more Latavius Murray, because you're going to have to bang with them on the interior. You're going to have to do it. And Joe Brady is avoiding it right now. You're not asking James Cook to do that. That's Latavius Murray and Ty Johnson. I think Ty Johnson could be a big weapon for you in the second half, but Buffalo's not putting him on the field.
Well, and we've even seen some sets where Josh is in shotgun, 2 running back sets where Gilliam's in the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you'll see a little bit more of him in the second half. I don't know.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely. And listen, I've got Josh Allen in the finals of a fantasy football league. And this is what I was worried about, because I also had CJ Stroud, and I was like, ooh,
wow. Yeah.
Stroud should eat against
and
that
he is,
defense.
Right?
And he is. He is.
Bold cotton.
So Joe, if you're Buffalo, you're getting the ball starting in the second half. What's your plan? Are you looking at an 8-minute drive? Are you looking? What are you looking to do?
Absolutely, because the drive before the 2-minute the last drive where they tried to do a 2-minute was setting up that way, like an 8-minute drive until the holding penalty on Shakir. That's what you were setting up for. And I think you the only way you're scoring against New England's defense is by grinding them out, right? Bill Belichick, as you said, he has a plan. He's ready. He is not going to have a play like a flea flicker isn't going to work. Like he's not going to be fooled by a trick play. It's just not going to happen. And so, you plan for a long drive. If I'm Josh Allen, the first thing I do when I get into the halftime is yell at every single person, every single receiver, every single running back. Like, they have to be paying attention. They have to be holding on to the ball. I plan the rest of this game. You should only have like 4 or 5 drives the rest of this game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, and Granted, I had zero faith in the Bills' offense, by the second drive of this game. But seeing Josh throw a long interception, the moment I see him loading up, I was like, it's going to be picked. I was like, he's throwing into double coverage. It's going to be picked.
So I saw that play. And before that play, the camera's on the sideline showing you Diggs and Shakir, because it's right after the holding play. And it's showing Diggs and Shakir on the sideline. And so I'm like, okay, this is going to be a run play on first and 16. Fine. But then, it's the moment he's loading up. I'm like, who you throwing to downfield right now? Like, who's there? Like, what you got? And So I think, to me personally, when you have Diggs and Shakir off the field, you shouldn't have too many long passing trees going on, right? Yeah. You should have double tight end sets, get Knox and Kincaid involved, which I think that was intended for Kincaid. Am I right?
Right. Yeah. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember. Okay. I don't remember. I see Alan commenting a few weeks ago. Most of you wanted Josh gone. It wasn't it wasn't Joe and myself. Like, Josh can be a frustrating player, but I mean, he's an outstanding player. He's the only player in NFL history to have 40 straight touchdowns or 40 touchdowns in 4 consecutive seasons. Is that right, Joe? Did I hear that stat correctly? Yeah. I mean, he's the ultimate risk reward. And today it's obviously coming at a little bit of a higher risk. It is what it is, man. Like, do I still think Buffalo's going to win? Yeah, I still think they're going to win, but I think they're going to have to get a little dirty in the trenches. And they've been avoiding that all game. They're the number one red zone offense in the NFL, and you walk away with a touchdown and a field goal. And
Yep.
Not complaining. I also started Tyler Bass in my fantasy football championship. So again, understand there's a balance point here for me. But it is.
I think you'd rather take the touchdown, the extra point. But yeah, this Bills offensive line is also getting beat more than we've seen pretty much all season long, except for maybe week 1 against the Jets. And I just don't know if they were not ready for this kind of physical game that I think they should have been, but
I don't know what you'd expect.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd expect.
So yeah, I don't understand that either, because the Bills have been very fortunate for the majority of the season. I think they've only had 2 different starting offensive lines, maybe even just one. They might have had the same offensive line this whole season long, and very few teams can say that.
Right.
And so for them to be struggling week 17 is kind of scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally agree. But again, as a new offensive coordinator gets more and more film on him, somebody's going to figure him out. Belichick has the reputation. I'm not saying that he's been successful this year. I'm just saying he's got a reputation for knowing how to attack a team. The history just says that that's true. So,
and look at his record against rookie head coaches. And it's not rookie head coach, but to your point, it's a rookie offensive coordinator. So
yeah, exactly. So how are we looking here, Joe? How long till kickoff?
It looks like they're coming back now. They're showing the highlights from the first half.
That's gonna be a short film.
Exactly. The Patriots getting ready to kick off. In fact, it might have already happened. I know my TV is a little behind everyone else's, but Patriots getting ready to kick off.
Okay.
You guys coming for postgame?
No postgame today. Yeah, no. Mario's got his kiddos. I got family coming over, so no postgame tonight. We'll probably wrap up sometime during the holiday. I think tomorrow, and I'll probably do something.
Sounds good.
All right, go Bills, everybody.
Right. Go Bills. Thanks, Paul. See you later. Enjoy your holiday, man.
Yeah, I'll try. It's not looking good right now. All right, Joe. Thanks again, brother.
Yeah, take care. All right, it's a touchback, so the Bills will take over at their own 25-yard line. Game is currently 20-14. Let me get the scoreboard back up there for you folks. But yeah, thank you again, Paul, for joining us at halftime. Again, guys, Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you're having a safe and happy New Year after a hopefully safe and happy Christmas. First down, Allen under center, hands ball off to Cook. Cook gets a 5-yard loss. This defense is ready for that. Trying to run a stretch play to the left. It's a 5-yard loss. And it's going to be 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Number 2 for the Patriots in on the tackle. Not a good start. Second and 14. They only give him a 4-yard loss. Good. We're at the 21. Allen, shotgun. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. That's Kincaid to the bottom of the screen. We have Kincaid knocks both at the bottom of the screen. And looking to go over the middle. Pass complete to Davis. First down. I don't know why ESPN Bets highlighted. Thank you. At least Davis is catching everything. That one was behind Davis, too, and he's able to make the catch. That one's a little behind Davis. He's able to make the catch. That's going to be enough for a first down to the 36-yard line. Allen shotgun formation. Looking to throw again. Throwing it long. Has a guy. That's Kincaid inside the 20, inside the 15, tripped up inside the 15. Let's go. About time. Let's go. Offense needs to fire up. Needs to get fired up. And the Bills inside the red zone. Baltimore is up 35-13. 13 and a half to go in that third quarter. Looking more and more possibly like next week. Going to be for the division. Looking like it. Shotgun formation. Cook gets carry inside the 10. Gain about 5 yards there. Again, with a Bills win and the Steelers and Bengals loss later today, the Bills do clinch a playoff spot. Allen already has more passing yards on this drive than he did in the whole first half. 2nd and 5, Allen under center. Hands ball off to Cook. Cook up the middle. It's going to be 3rd and about 1. 3rd and less than 1. Third and less than 1. 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3-minute drive right now. 3rd and 1 from the 4. Sorry. Allen up the middle. Push. Got the first down. Inside the 5. Inside the 2. Joe, inside the 5. The play started inside the 5, Joe. 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Buffalo. Just keep moving the ball like that. From the 1.5-yard line. Titans in the red zone trailing 23-3. Washington in the red zone trailing 20-10. Rams up on the Giants 20-10. Eagles up 21-13. Saints up 17-0. Jags up 16-0. Allen hands off to Cook. Cook. Short. Could be 2nd and goal. Falcons in the red zone down 24-7. Colts up 14-10. Second and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Make sure your eligibles make it clear who they are. Allen gets the ball and he gets pushed into the end zone. Touchdown, Josh. 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And the Buffalo Bills are now up 27-13. That'll be good for Paul. Hopefully he gets more points for rushing touchdowns and passing touchdowns in that league. All right. Extra point coming, but the Bills are now up 27-14. That is a great second half start, Jim Tripp. I agree. I agree with your assessment of the situation. Extra point's up, and the extra point is good. 10:42 to go in the third quarter. The Bills take a 27-14 lead. Big play by Kincaid. The highlight of that drive, capped off by a Josh Allen touchdown run. Pushed by Latavius Murray in the back. And that's going to be good enough to give the Buffalo Bills a 13-point lead. Scores from around the NFL. Went over a couple of them just a second ago, but we'll do it again. Miami trailing 35-13. Baltimore doing their job. If they win, they clinch the #1 overall seed in the AFC playoffs. Tennessee trailing Houston 23-3. However, they have the ball 2nd and goal at Houston's 4-yard line. Rams up 20-10. They just got the ball back against the Giants. Commanders trailing San Fran 20-10, but they have the ball in the red zone. Arizona in the red zone trailing Philly 21-13. Saints in the red zone already up 17-0 over Tampa Bay. And Jacksonville up 16-0 at home against Carolina. The Bears up 24-10 against Atlanta. The Colts in the red zone against the Raiders already up 14-10. A lot of people talking about how the Raiders still have a shot at the playoffs. The shot goes down to 0 if they lose that game against the Colts. Again, Buffalo with a win and a Dolphins loss. Next week's game is for the AFC East. With a win by Buffalo and a Steelers loss to Seattle and a Bengals loss to the Chiefs, the Bills clinch at least a wild card spot. It's going to be very interesting to see how these next 12 hours, nope, not even 8 hours, play out as far as the AFC playoff picture. And we will know next week's schedule, week 18 schedule, as soon as the Sunday night game is over, and we will know when the Buffalo Bills will play the Miami Dolphins. Right now, definitely looking like a primetime game next week. Whether it be Saturday night or Sunday night, we just don't know yet. But it's going to be a primetime game for the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins if the scores hold. If you recall, last year, the Miami Dolphins were trailing the Baltimore Ravens 35-14 in the fourth quarter, came back to win that one. Came back to win that one. So let's not think that game's over. And let's not also think that this game's over yet. Only a 13-point game right now. So a lot to go. A lot to go. We were up 20-7. We felt comfortable, right? And then all of a sudden, just in one drive, just like that, boom, it was over. But Bills going to kick the ball off. Just kick it into the end zone. Don't anything crazy happen. Yep, kicks it in the end zone. Hey, you. What are you looking for?
Mommy said I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Oh, you can talk to me. Go ahead. Give your Batman toys, buddy. You can talk to me. I love you. Say, go Bills. All right. Good job. Good job. Arizona ties the game up against Philly. That's 21-21. All right, defense, let's go. 10:42 to go in third quarter. Zappy and shotgun. Wide receiver goes in motion bottom of screen, number 81. So that's two wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Run back to the left of Zappy. I thought there was a false start there. They don't call it. That's okay. It's a 1-yard loss. For a Bills win, nature says maybe. Maybe. Hopefully he doesn't have to look for too long. Hopefully he doesn't have to look for too long. Did Diggs get benched? I don't know. Was he not on that first possession? I don't know, Joe. Please hit that thumbs up button. And be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. The win today and Miami loss. We play for the division next week. Zappy under pressure, throws it, able to get it away. Going to be short of the first down. That's Gesicki. Man, Gesicki, always a bother to us Buffalo Bills fans. Thanks, Christopher. I appreciate that. That means more to me than pretty much anything. Appreciate it. That's the one first down, I guess. Yeah, he was kind of mad at himself when he got up. He had a chance to get the first down. He slid down short. So 3rd and 1, 9:35 to go in the third quarter. You going to try tush push with Zappy? Yeah, I didn't think so. Fake the pitch to the running back, to the running back, give it to a wide receiver on the other side, coming around, and he gets the first down to the 40-yard line. Number 81 on the carry for the Patriots, gets about 6 yards. That's enough for a first down. Saying shout from the Bahamas? Are you in the Bahamas? Where's my ticket? I didn't get an invite. I would happily stream this game from the Bahamas. Douglas on the carry. All right. Shotgun formation 4 wide. To the top, to the bottom. Pressure coming. Can't quite get there. Pass complete. Nice one-hand catch by Elliott. Gets about 6, maybe 7 yards on the play. It's going to be second about 3. Second and about 3. It's a nice one-hand catch by Elliott. Bernard on the tackle. Bernard on the tackle. Will be second and 4. I can take the earphones off now that Paul's not here. I take it. Zappy looking to throw from under center. Blitz coming. What do you say about pass rush not getting there? There's a sack. Sacked by the Bills. Come on, Joe. What were you saying? What were you saying, Joe? It's going to be 3rd and 9. Tim Settle getting in there, getting the sack. 3rd and 9. Good job by this Bills defense getting to Zappy. Come on. They can't get this, guys. Can't get this. Come on. Pressure coming again from Jones on the outside. Zappy able to get away. Throws it downfield. Gesicki again with the catch and a first down into Buffalo Bills territory. to the 45. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's bothering us all game. Under center, hands ball off to Elliott. Elliott breaks free inside the 40, gets about 9 yards. Finally taken down. They're just saying that, Joe, so hopefully something good happens. Last time I said something bad about the defense. Something good happened. Let's hope for that again. Again! Second and 1. It's a long one. 1.5, we'll call it. Number 11 looks confused at the line of scrimmage, and Zappe is running up the middle, and he is going to get the first down. Looks like I don't like that spot at all, but looks like they're giving them the first down. I don't like that spot at all, but they have a better view of it than I do. So they're on the field. They have the best view of the house in the house. Doesn't mean they always make the right calls, but they have the best view in the house. Baltimore still up 35-13. They have the ball again. 9:52 to go in third quarter there. Fakes the handoff. Zappe sacked. Bernard gets there this time. Tim Selma even got a half a sack on that one again, and it's going to be second and long. Second and 15. Second sack of this drive for the Buffalo Bills. I think that's a full sack for Bernard. I don't think you give Sal Jr. credit for that one. Bernard got there. Bernard has his arms around him. The only thing Sal did was grab a little bit of the face mask, and I could call for it. So hit that like button. Don't forget to. It's not hard. Shotgun, handoff to Elliott. He gets tackled at the line. Settle makes a big play from the ground. Settle makes a big play from the ground. Epinez is upset about a holding that wasn't called, but big play. 3rd and 15. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. I'm happy to give you a reaction. Happy to give you a reaction. Wasn't hoping to have reactions today. Was hoping to kind of sit back and relax. And it's looking more and more like that might be a possibility. But let's watch this 3rd and 15 down play first. Shotgun formation, 5 wide, 3 at the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Bill sent 4. Pass deflected, still caught by Parker, but he's going nowhere. 5-yard gain on the play. It's going to be 4th and 10. Good tackle by Johnson. That wasn't Parker on the catch. My apologies. Number 11. That's Taquan Thornton on the catch. 4th and 10. Giants scored a touchdown, make it 20-16. Oh, they're going to try a long field goal here after he missed the first one. He's already missed a field goal today. 53 yards. Kick is up. And it's no good. It's no good. This one's wide right. No good. This one's wide right. There's also a flag for delay of game, maybe. Maybe there's a flag for delay of game, potentially. Delay a game. 5-yard penalty. So that miss doesn't count. It's a delay game. The back judge was not under the post. He was clearly calling it. So it is a delay game. So they kind of get a break there, and they're going to punt now. 4th and 14. They get a little bit of a break there, and instead of missing a 53-yard field goal, which would have given the Bills the ball at their own 43-yard line, they're going to punt this ball away. Even if you punt this into the end zone, you pretty much gained 23 yards there. Don't do anything stupid, Hardy. Don't do anything stupid, Hardy. Let it go. Just fair catch called for at about the 12. So, yep. Bills will get the ball. Bills will get the ball. Up 27-14. Hey, decline the delay game penalty. Yeah, you can't. Rick's right. You can't decline a delay game penalty. It's a pre-snap penalty. You can't decline it. It just happens. Miami's still trailing. But again, like I said, don't forget last year they were trailing Baltimore 35-14, I believe, in the fourth quarter, and they came back to win that one. So I'm not going to say anything. Baltimore has the ball 8:13 to go in the third quarter, up 35-13 at their own 37-yard line. Houston up 23-3 over the Titans. Rams up 20-16 over the Giants. The Commanders trailing the 49ers 20-10. Eagles in the red zone tied with Arizona 21-21. That they have a 4th and 1 there too. Saints 20-0 over the Buccaneers at the end of the third quarter. Buccaneers will now lose their lead in the NFC South with a chance still to win it next week. So that means that game will probably be in a primetime slot too. Dirty says this game feels over. I hope so. But you just never know. One more touchdown and I'll sit back a little bit. Bears up 24-10. Colts still up 17-10 over the Raiders. Jaguars up 19-0 over the Panthers. Those are scores from around the league. Thank you very much, Joe. Jose. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys joining me. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It's free to do. Doesn't cost you anything. Takes how long does it take you to do that? I'm not even going to say a second. Depends where your cursor is. You might have to drag it down, then click. And I understand that could be a pain. Carpal tunnel might become a factor. For some of you, because you like all my videos. I know you do. So I get it, that repetitive motion. But just make sure you hit that thumbs up button. A nice long scoring drive would be nice. Nice long touchdown drive would be nice. Field goal means this is still a 2-possession game. No, Dirty Rain says he was talking. I'm sure last year when they were up 35-14 at the start of the fourth quarter, they thought it was over too. And it probably had that feel to it. I didn't watch that game because I was busy watching the Bills game, of course. But I'm sure it had that feel too of this game's over. We're all happy. Let's all go home. All that good stuff. Happy New Year to you guys as we come back from commercial break. 3:01 to go in the third quarter. Bills up 27-14. They have the ball 1st and 10. Allen going under center from their own 12-yard line. Single step back. That's Cook. Fakes the handoff to Cook. Looks like he's going to go deep. He is. He's going to unload this one deep. Has a step. Diggs has a step. Diggs has his man beat. Just overthrows him. Diggs was there. Just overthrown. 2nd and 10. At least this time he put it where only Diggs could have caught it. Oh, he has him. He has Diggs. Do it again. Say, forget this long drive stuff. Just do it again. Say, Diggs, can you do that again for me? I'll hit you. This time they're going to hand it off out shotgun. Never a good idea. Going to gain about 3 yards. I won't say never a good idea, but rarely a good idea. Going to be 3rd and 7. So this is going to be a quick 3 and out by Buffalo. Yes, Josh has 1 interception, a bad interception. But it was an interception on the other side of the 50. So it was an ugly – that was Johnson on the carry for 3 yards, by the way. It was an ugly interception on a 1st and 16. It was on the Bills side of the field. So it wasn't like Zappy with 4 all on their own side of the field. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Looks like there's a flag for a false start on Buffalo. So now it's going to be 3rd and 13. Great. 86. So that's Kincaid, right? Yep. Kincaid, false start. Awesome. Bills up 27-14. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Bills have the ball now 3rd and 12. Not too many penalties in this game. Only 4 penalties total. 2 for each side. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers still on the screen. Kincaid goes in motion, but he goes back to the top. New England sends a little bit of blitz. Allen rolls to the right. Finds Kincaid. That's a first down. That's a huge first down for Buffalo. Huge first down. Allen able to create time. And listen, on that play, Allen has time in the pocket, just can't find anyone open. I'll count down for you, too. Allen has over 4 seconds in the pocket before he scrambles out. 4 seconds is plenty of time in the pocket. And hands ball off to Cook in the backfield. Cook gets more than I thought he would. Gets a gain of 8. Gain of 8. Gonna be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Patriots player down. But again, the offensive line's giving you 4 seconds. That's plenty of time. You can't complain about that. Turkey asks, is it coverage or is Allen hesitating? I think it's a little bit of both. And plus, in the first half, the offensive line wasn't giving Allen a lot of time. And so it's probably a little bit of like just whatever you call that feeling rushed, even though you're not. But I do think that this secondary knows what they're doing, how to play against Diggs, how to frustrate Diggs, which means you have to rely on Kincaid or Shakir or Gabe Davis or someone like that. And let's be honest, there's been quite a few drops in that first half. So who does Allen really trust at this point? Jim wants another long pass to Diggs. And see if they do that. But we at commercial break due to an injury timeout. Patriot player down on the field. 109 of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. While we're at commercial break, let's check on some scores from around the league. Again, 4 o'clock, two big game. Well, one big game at 4, one big Sunday night game tonight. And remember, no Monday night game because due to the college football playoff. Let me know in the comment section who you have winning the college football playoff. But anyway, due to the college football playoff semifinals games tomorrow, no Monday night football. Hope you enjoyed the game yesterday. Scores from around the league. Miami still trailing Baltimore 35-13. Miami has the ball at their own 36. Houston up 23-3. The Rams up on the Giants 20-16. That game at the end of the third quarter. Washington trailing San Fran 20-10. San Fran has the ball in the red zone. Arizona and Eagles. Eagles did score a touchdown on that drive to make it 28-21. The Saints up 20-0 over the Buccaneers. Look for that shutout with 13 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Again, Tampa really disappointing today. Ryan comes in and says Bama's going to win. Let me know who you think's going to win college football playoff. Jacksonville and Carolina. Jacksonville up 19-0. The Bears up 24-10 over Atlanta. And the Colts up 17-10 over the Raiders. Those are scores from around the league. Who do we need to lose, Joe? All right, so here is the playoff scenario. So right now, Miami's losing. So if Buffalo wins and the Dolphins lose, next week is for the AFC Championship game. However, Miami's already clinched a playoff spot. So even if they lose that game, they would fall to about the 6th seed, okay? Buffalo is yet to clinch a playoff spot, but with a win today, according to analytics, which we all know how much I love analytics, the Bills have a 97% chance to make the playoffs. If the Bills win today and Pittsburgh and Cincy both lose, Pittsburgh plays at 4, Cincy at 8, the Bills are in the playoffs. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 2. Come back from the injury. Cook gets the ball. He gets a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. The Bills will have to run another play in this quarter as well. San Fran does score a touchdown. Ayuk with the touchdown. So they're up 27-10. Cook slow to get up, but no whistle for injury timeout, so he's going to stay in the game. So the easiest thing for the Bills right now, because there were other scenarios at the start of the day, and we'll go over it in our – I'll do a little bit of post-game, and we'll go over some of the scenarios possibly. But why are the Bills moving? Like, it's not going to be the end of the quarter. What are you doing? Are they taking the delayed game penalty? They have to run – unless someone said they don't have to run another play. I guess they were told they didn't have to run another play. All right. So that's the end of the third quarter. The play clock was definitely ahead of the game clock by a second. I'm just saying that. But it gives me more time to talk about this, so that's fine. So if the easiest path for the victory for the Bills to clinch a playoff spot is, again, for the Steelers to lose to the Seahawks and for the Bengals to lose tonight to the Kansas City Chiefs. After a Buffalo Bills victory today, hopefully, going into the fourth quarter with a 27-14 lead with the ball 3rd and 1, hopefully we get that victory and move to 10-6 on the season. Again, with a Dolphins loss, we still have fancy hopes of divisions and the number 2 overall seed and all that good stuff dancing in our heads like sugar plums. All right, so while this game is at intermission or going to the fourth quarter, go through some scores real quick. Ravens still up 35-13, still in the third quarter there. So that third quarter is moving slower. We actually caught up to some games. How about that? Miami has the ball close to midfield. Houston up 23-3 over the Titans. The Rams up on the Giants 20-16. The Giants, however, have the ball in the red zone, 2nd and goal from the 20, though, so there's a penalty, obviously. The 49ers up 27-10 over the Commanders. Eagles up 28-21 over the Cardinals. Saints up 20-0 over the Buccaneers. Carolina's in the red zone, but they are trailing the Jaguars 19-0. And the Bears are up 24-10 over the Falcons. The Colts also have the ball in the red zone, trying to make that a 2-score game with 9 minutes to go, up 17-10. Over the Los Angeles, old school, right? The Las Vegas Raiders. So those are scores from around the league. Again, this game here going into the fourth quarter with the Bills up 27-14. Bills do have the ball, hopefully looking to add to that lead on this drive. Still would love a long drive here, right? We're still on our side of the 50-yard line. It's already been a pretty sustained drive, 5-play, 25 yards, 3-minute drive. We'd like to see us cross the 50, eat some clock, maybe get down like to a 6-7 minute drive. That'd be a good drive, ending with a touchdown. And with a touchdown, secure this victory for the Buffalo Bills. And this defense earned this victory. Josh Allen played much better in the second half. We'll give him that, or at least in the third quarter. But the defense is the show today. And Martin, punter for Buffalo Bills, have definitely helped. But yes, Rick, if Miami loses and the Bills win, the division is on the line next week. And again, no matter what time, whether it be a Saturday game or Sunday game, I'll be right here live giving you every single play. So make sure if you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, you hit that subscribe button. And, I'll be on this side. TD Finstock will be on the other side, I'm sure, talking up his Dolphins. But we'll obviously hope for victory. And with Josh Allen's record against Miami, I think we'll be all right. 3rd and 1. Single set back. It's Murray in the backfield. Kincaid now goes in motion. Murray gets the ball, and he does not get the yard. Second effort. No, still does not get the yard. So it's going to be 4th and 1. He does not get it. It's short. 4th and 1. Give me 1 in the comment section if you want to go for it. 2 if you think we should punt. 4th and 1. 1 in the comment section if you think we should go for it. 2 if you think we should punt. Josh Allen coming off the field. So I think we got an answer. Up 13. Last thing you want to do, I guess, is give them the TD's breaking down over there. I believe that. What makes me laugh about TD, honestly, and he does this a lot. So before the game started, Sam Martin back to punt. Fair catch called for at the 16 and made. So that's where the Patriots will take over. 14-10 to go in the game. Bills up 27-14. The thing I always makes me laugh about TD is he always does things cryptically so he can be right no matter what happens. For example, before the game started, he tweeted out, we all know what's going to happen in this game. Deep down, we all know what's going to happen, right? And he sent it out. And now you can think that means that, he thinks Baltimore's going to win this game by a lot. And he could. But if the Dolphins pull off the win, he could also be like, I told you I knew this was that. And that's what he does. He does it all the time. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's relentless. It's something else. Got to snuck it with Josh for the first down. Absolutely. Miami is trailing 35-13. They have the ball in Baltimore territory at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 11 coming up. I think this is 4-down territory for them, though. A field goal does nothing for you. So I think this is 4-down territory. Houston up on the Titans 26-3 with 5.5 to go in that game. Giants still in the red zone, trailing the Rams 20-16. Rams, this would really, I think, crush their playoff hopes. I think this would put them at 0% chance to make the playoffs. They'd lose this game. Not 100% sure on that, but it would definitely definitely put a big hurt on them. San Fran up 27-10. Again, with the win, San Fran is the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. Eagles up on the Cardinals 28-21, but the Cardinals have the ball in the red zone. Saints 20-0 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Again, with the loss, Tampa is no longer leading the NFC South. Jaguars up 19-0 over the Panthers, and the Bears up 24-10 over the Falcons. I keep forgetting about the Colts game. I say and like it's the last one for the Bears every single time. And it's not. You got the Colts up 20-10 over the Raiders. Yeah, I don't like when people do cryptic stuff. It annoys me. Say what you want to say. Say what you mean to say. And, if at the end of the game, or no, before the end of the game, he would say, that's what I meant, then fine. I mean, like, even in the comment section, when people were saying stuff, he would reply to them cryptically. And it was so just whatever. It was like, wow, that's what you get. That's what you get. And that's fine. He has a lot more followers than I do, so good for him. Good for him. But yeah. Like I said, tonight we have the Chiefs. Oh, that's a 4:25 game. I apologize. I thought the Chiefs-Bengals was a Sunday night game. That is a 4:25 game. So the 4 o'clock games matter a lot to us. 4 o'clock games matter a lot to us. Right now, Baltimore is up 35-13 late in the third quarter there with a win today and a loss by Miami. Next week's for the division. Going to be a fun one in Miami. And Buffalo must be happy thinking about going to Miami in January. Zappy starts under center. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Single set back. It's Elliott who gets the ball. Gets to about the 20, maybe the 21-yard line before he's twirled down by Benford. Going to be about game 4, 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And there's a lot I like about TD too. Like he seems like a good family man, and that's always important to me. He has passion. Nothing wrong with that. But anyway, back to the game. 13:40 to go in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6. Zappy under center. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Now 81 goes in motion. He gets the ball again on wide receiver sweep, trying to make something happen. The Bills pretty much did a good job of staying home. He number 81 finds space and gets about 5, maybe 6 yards, maybe enough for a first down. Jose says he hopes it's Saturday. And we will find out tonight after Sunday Night Football. We will find out when they play. And there's going to be enough for a first down. I don't feel excited about this game, but Arizona just made it 28-28 against the Eagles. I mean, there's that. No, they're saying 3rd and 1. They're saying they didn't give him the first down. I thought he got it. Well, Elliott's going to get it, and then some. Gets to the 31-yard line. Am I excited about the way this game's going? No. Was I excited about how the Dallas game went 2 weeks ago? Yes. It's a week-to-week league, man. Week to week. Especially when it comes to the playoffs. And if this team get the 2 seed, who wants to come to Buffalo in mid-January to play Buffalo? Who? We know we can run the ball. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Zappy looking to throw. Throwing it deep. Wow. Threw it into the bucket. 83 with the catch. Threw it into the bucket. Wish Allen could throw like that. I mean, that was perfectly placed. Benford might have even got away with some pass interference there. And number 83 comes down with the catch. And to be honest with you, I don't know if Benford, okay, he does. I was going to say, I don't know if Benford touches Rieger after he catches that ball. Big catch by Rieger. Shotgun formation on 1st and 10 now at the Buffalo Bills 30-yard line. Bills setting pressure. Dotson comes in. Incomplete pass. Pressure pass. Douglas on the coverage. It's going to be 2nd and 10. It is hard to be a division opponent. Patriots beat us last time we played them, too. I have a very difficult time rooting for the Chiefs to win. Then don't. Bills control their own destiny. We win next week. Even if the Dolphins win today, if we win next week, we're in the playoffs. So whatever. Don't. Miami is in the red zone. 1st and goal at the Baltimore 2-yard line. 14:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Fake a wide receiver reverse, passing it out. Number 81, making a play inside the red zone, inside the 15, making another man miss. Zappy down there for some reason. That's going to be a flag. That's a flag. I was going to say it has to be a flag. Late hit by Poyer. Very late hit by Poyer, and it's going to be first and goal. Very late hit by Poyer. I don't know if it was a frustration flag, but that needs to be a flag. So it's going to be first and goal. 11:20 to go. It's going to be first and goal. I mean, and the Dolphins do score a touchdown. They get 35-19. Interesting to see if they go for 2 now or wait. I would wait, but that's me. Yeah, Douglas went the whole way across the field, and finally Poyer just had enough, I guess. And that's definitely a late hit, man. You need to know better. You need to know better. First and goal, New England. Zappy under center, Elliott in the backfield. Heavy run formation, and they do run up the middle. Inside the 5, touchdown. Touchdown, New England. 27-20, extra point pending. Wow. Wow. 27-20. One score game. We're winning each other about 4-1 against a inferior team at home. Next point's good. Miami scored. New England scored. Bad last 5 seconds for the Buffalo Bills fans. 2-point conversion failed for the Dolphins, so it's now 35-19. So they're still down 16. So now they need to go for two 2-point conversions if they score, if they have a comeback hope in mind. Miami down 16 with 14 minutes to go. We're up 7 with 11 minutes to go. Glad I got the team at 13.5. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry, we're up 6. What are we talking about? We're only up 6. So 13.5 doesn't even matter. Go for 2 after you score this touchdown. A lot more stressful than we want it to be. 115 of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. Yes, Spin. I caught myself, Spin. Okay. I caught myself. Jeez, I'm like a hawk sometimes, Spin. Jeez. Happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully you're having a great start to your New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. What would make this a great New Year is if the Bills can win. Better New Year would be if Miami can lose. But we'll see what happens. When the Bills win, they move up to 97% chance to make the playoffs. And if the Bills win and the Chiefs and Seahawks win at the 4 o'clock hour, the Bills are guaranteed a playoff berth. Gotta be quicker than that. I got you $1. That's funny. Other scores, Titans up 26-3 over the Titans. Rams up 26-19 over the Giants. 49ers up 27-10. They have the ball 4th and goal from the 1. So that game's with 4 minutes to go. That game's done. The Cardinals and Eagles are tied 28-28. 5 minutes to go there. Saints up 27 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Couldn't get that shutout. Jaguars in the red zone. They're looking for a shutout, up 19-0 over the Panthers. The Panthers had a chance to score twice. Decided to go for it on 4th down instead, kicking field goals in that one. The Bears up 27-10 over the Falcons, and the Raiders in the red zone trailing the Colts 20-10. So a lot of action going on right now. But right now, no one cares about any of that if you're a Bills fan. All we care about is this game right here. How are we going to close this game out? 11 minutes to go, up by 6. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It was actually only 1 missed field goal, Jose. If you remember, they got a delayed game penalty on the other one. And so they didn't end up kicking the field goal. They ended up punting it. So they have 1 missed field goal. But the second one didn't even count. And the flag was thrown before the kick was in the air. The problem is the back judges are all the way back in the end zone below the field goal posts. So he was on the field by the time the kick got to him by the camera angle. So he was clearly calling delay game. 11:01 to go. Let's go. Well, it's also 3:30, so they did a good job catching up as far as time goes. Remember the first quarter took an hour? It was terrible. Ball's going to be returned from the 2-yard line. This is Ty Johnson to the 20, to the 25. There is a flag down. You got to be kidding me. Fair catch it. We need to do something about special teams. We need to do something about kickoffs. We need to do something about kickoffs, man. So it's going to be half of this to goal from wherever the penalty was. So we're going to have the ball 1st and 10 around the 12-yard line, 13-yard line, depending on what the penalty was. Maybe the 10. Holding. Yeah, holding on Buffalo. Gilliam on the hold. Gilliam on the hold. Rick, I've been yelling this since week 1. Feeling this since week 1. Always take the free 25, especially the Bills. We don't have a guy. So it's 1st and 10 from 14. Allen in pistol formation. Cook behind him. I'm going to throws a screen to Cook. Cook's going to lose 4 yards. Gilliam can't block number 48. It's slow developing play. Patriot comes in and says, "Go Patriots." He's excited. Patriots lost. I don't know if Pedro's a Patriots fan or a Dolphins fan, hoping that the Patriots beat us, and then they don't have to worry about the fact they're getting crushed by Baltimore. But again, remember last year, Miami came back against Baltimore to win that game. So nothing's over. Come on, Josh. 2nd and 14. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Diggs alone at the top. Kincaid out there as well. Over the middle. Josh, complete. Shakir, 1st down to the 27. Come on. Let's go. Spence says, can we throw the ball north to south, not east to west? And then the next play, what is that, 18 yards downfield? 18 yards downfield for a 1st down. 1st and 10, 9:40 to go. Just a field goal. Is all I want. Allen, 12 of 26 for 143 yards. Ty Johnson gets the carry. Cuts inside. Nice. There you go. To the 35, 7 yards. There you go. 2nd and 3. Are the Patriots going to sweep us this year? They didn't have that on your bingo card to start the season. 2nd and 3, 9:08 to go. Again, just a field goal. Nothing special. Diggs to the top of the screen. 2 wide receivers to the bottom. That's Shakir as a slot. Davis on the outside. Quick pass out to Diggs. He has room. He's going to get the 1st down. Get to the 40. That's all you need to do, Diggs. That's all you need to do. 1st down. Baltimore's ball 1st and goal. 2 has 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A chain has 14 carries for 107 yards. Plus he has a receiving touchdown. 4th quarter, 8:30 to go. Bills up 27-21. Bills have the ball at their own 40-yard line. Diggs in motion. There's 3 receivers now at the bottom of the screen. Hands the ball off. That's Johnson on the carry. Gets to the 45. Gain of 5. We'll take it. 2nd and goal for Baltimore at Miami's 3-yard line, up 35-19. Field goal makes it again a 3-possession game. Cook is going to the medical tent. Maybe not. He's getting a massager for himself. Needs to massage those hamstrings. Josh Allen over 100 passing yards in the half. Over the middle, pass incomplete. Intended for Sherfield. He wants a pass interference call, not getting one. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. That's fine, Kelly. I'll keep you up to date. I'm good with that. I'll keep you up to date. Dallas says stop throwing to Sherfield. That's a good defensive play by Jones. Jones gets his hand in there. Sherfield can't catch that. No one can catch that. Sherfield knocks that thing away. So big 3rd down here. 3rd and 5, 7:38 to go. Bills up 27-21. Murray coming in motion, getting next to Allen. 3 wide receivers in trips formation, bunches up to the top. Hardy alone. Blitz coming. Allen's going to take off for it, and he's not going to get it. He's going to, what is that, Allen? You're an idiot. You're an idiot, Allen. 4th and 1, you could possibly go for it. 4th and 1, you could possibly go for it. I don't even know who you were lateraling to. What is this? What is that? Thank goodness Buffalo jumps on it. Who are you throwing that to? Are you trying to get to Shakir, who, by the way, is in front of you and you're past the line of scrimmage? Like, what are you trying to do there? Makes no sense. Sam Martin going to punt this ball, drill it inside the 5 again. Inside the 5 again. Let's go. But if you remember, the last time we played New England, their quarterback drove the ball, I think it was 80 yards to score on us. So, right as the game was ending. So, here we go. I did say pregame. If it came down to this, I would trust McDermott's defense. Do I trust McDermott's defense? It doesn't matter, Spin. It doesn't matter if he knows he's going for it or not. You hold on to that ball. It's a difference between giving New England the ball inside the 5 and giving it to him at midfield. Doesn't matter. Like, be smart. Just be smart. 136 if you're in here. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It's just smart football. He just plays dumb football sometimes. It doesn't matter if he thinks McDermott's going for it on 4th and 1. Punt the ball away then. Baltimore TD, that ends that game, 42-19. That closes out that game. Makes it a 23-point game. Makes it a 3-score game under 10 minutes to go. In my opinion, it closes out that game. Sonny says, still can't super chat. Sorry, Sonny. I talked to the guys about that. Don't know why. Give me a second here. Give me a second. I'm going to try something. Sonny, you let me know if it works. Or someone else let me know if it works. Not asking for a super chat. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I'm going to let you know when I'm done. And you guys let me know if it worked. If you do want to do a super chat. If you don't, that's fine. Because I think I might know what it is. So I was looking at some things. And I think I might know what it is. But I'm not 100% sure. So let's take a look. It's in the book. Reading Rainbow. Thank you all for joining me. Hit that thumbs up, especially if you like reading Rainbow. I like reading Rainbow. All right. Let's see here. No, it's already set for anyone to send messages. We had it set before that only subscribers could send messages for a minute or longer. But we have it set to all members today. Everyone. So don't know why. But I don't understand a lot of things in life. So, but thank you for watching, guys. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If anyone has any thoughts, you can let me know. Just let me know in the comment section. No one, who's talking about? Like, honestly, I haven't talked about Allen as MVP in like 4 weeks, if not longer. Buffalo's win probability, according to ESPN, is 85.1. They don't know the Bills like we do. Colts up 2013. They have the ball in Las Vegas territory. First down for the Patriots. Fake the handoff. Seppi looking to throw. Gonna get a sack. Take a sack. No, he runs, gets away from it, and he's able to throw the ball away. Oh, we almost had a sack. Almost had a sack lunch. Second and 10. Second and 10. 1-score games. We got the Bills right now in a 1-score game. New England has the ball. Rousseau's the one who could have got him. The Rams and Giants game is a 1-score game with 6.5 to go in the 4th there. Second and 10. Bills Mafia is going nuts, trying to create some havoc. Don't allow a screen pass to Harris to go for 100 yards. They are handing the ball off here to Elliott. Elliott gets past the 5 to about the 7. Going to be 3rd and about 7. Eagles in a 1-score game, only up 3 against the Cardinals, 31-28 with 2 minutes to go in that game. The Raiders and Colts are in a 1-score game, but the Colts have the ball 4th and 5. looking for a 47-yard field goal to make it a 10-point game with 3 minutes to go. 3rd and 6. Big third down. Big third down. Let's go. Let's go. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Run back to the right. Pass complete. It's going to be well short, maybe about 2 yards short, 2 or 3 yards short. Good job by Johnson. Good job by Rapp getting that tackle. It's going to be 4th and about 2. All right, now end this game. The Patriots shouldn't get the ball back. 5:50 to go. The Patriots should not get the ball back, and the only reason why they should is if you score. Punting from zone, end zone, number 17 back there on 4th and 2. They're not going to fake it here, right? Like, you can't. If you want a serious chance to win the game, you can't fake this one. Not a good punt to the 45. Hart, he's running, flipping forward. Gets out of bounds in New England territory at the 49. At the 20, at the 49 in New England territory. All right, I gotta get that guy out of there. Give me a second, guys. I'll get him out. I'll get him out. No politics. Who cares? Who cares? 27-21. Buffalo has the ball. 5:02 to go. Run on 1st down for about 2 yards. Second and 8. Tyler Bass on the sideline, just waiting for a chance. Just waiting for a chance. And I don't need much. I just need a touchdown. Second and 8. No gain on the play. So it just become predictable, huh? They're giving Cook half a yard. Giving Cook half a yard. Great. Third and 7. Yeah, we'll be happy with 3. I 100% will be happy with 3 right now. I agree. Shotgun. Oh, Shakir gets the first down to the 35. To the 35 in field goal range. But let's just wind this clock out. 3.5 to go. Up 27-21. Let's go. Don't rely on field goals. Don't rely on field goals. Joe says, Shakir, wide receiver 1. I've seen enough. I think there's a difference between a slot receiver and wide receiver 1. Shotgun. 1 yard loss on the play. Cook got up, but Dawkins looks like he's slow to get up. 245, 247. The Pats call the first time out? Or is it an injury timeout? Does Dawkins have to come out for a play? I saw him getting up, though. That's good. Gabe does have a catch. Yeah, he might have 2 or 3 catches, actually. He doesn't have a drop, which can't be said about a lot of our receivers. So I'm happy about that. How about that? Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Builds up 27-21. Yeah, I appreciate all of you for watching. Spin, yeah. Gabe got everything thrown to him. Hasn't been a lot, but he has. Gabe has 2 catches for 21 yards. Thanks, Jim. You and I, same time. Same time. 2nd and 10, 2:47 to go. New England did use a timeout there, trying to save time for Zappy. Again, the Bills at the 35, close to field goal. Throwing it on 2nd down. There you go, Diggs with the catch. Oh, try to stay in balance, man. Try to stay in balance. But let's get the catch. Let's get the catch. They give him 1st down. So 1st and 10. Perfect. I didn't think he got the 1st down. They got bounced the yard short. But they're saying he stayed in bounds, so I'm going to pick up the 1st. I don't think he got that 1st down. That's a great spot. That's a great spot. If you're giving us the 1st down, that's a great spot. No, they're not. I was going to say 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Spin wants the QB sneak. I would love a QB sneak here just to get the 1st down. Bills 5 of 13 on 3rd down so far. Shotgun formation. Looks like timeout Buffalo. Why would you use timeout there? Play clock running down. 2:41 to go. Arizona scores a touchdown. They're up 35-31 with 32 seconds to go against the Eagles. That's nuts. Listen, living close to Philly, I remember Eagles fans trashing Dallas fans when they lost to Arizona. Careful what you say. Careful what you say. Well, again, play clock running down. You want 3rd and 1, not 3rd and 6. So I feel like he had no choice there. It goes at when that time it's called. They're nowhere close to snapping the ball. He knows. He knows. Shotgun's not, why shotgun? I don't know. All right, now they're doing an Allen tush push. And Allen gets the 1st down. Murray pushes Allen for the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 23. 2:33 to go. Now they don't have any timeouts no matter what happens. Well, they better not have any timeouts no matter what happens. Bills play lost his helmet in the pile, but in the NFL, you do not have to go out for a play if you lose your helmet, like in college or high school. No more passes, says Chaz. Probably right. Probably correct. Probably correct. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Looks like next week will be for the division at this point. Bills up 27-21. They have a 1st and 10. New England did call a timeout to save some time. But at this point in the game, it looks like next week will be for the division. Baltimore 48-19, 4 minutes to go. No comeback happening there. Bills up 27-21, 2:34. This play will either take us to 2-minute warning or use the last of New England's timeouts. We're going to 26-19, that close game there. Eagles have the ball with 26 seconds left, down by 4 against Arizona at home. More embarrassing because I think Dallas lost on the road. I know they did because they haven't lost a home game this season. Pitch. Is that Murray or is that Ty? Stay in bounds. Good job. Stay in bounds. That's fine. That's fine. Gets inside the 20-19. That's Ty. Gets about 5. Stay in bounds. That's all that matters right now. Stay in bounds. So be sure to join me next week for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Time TBD. We'll know tonight. And it looks like that will be for the division. New England does call their last time out with 2:20 to go. Colts up on the Raiders by 10. Raiders in the red zone have the ball 1st and goal with a minute to go in that one. Bears up by 10. Saints up 23-7 with less than 2 minutes to go in that game there. Eagles again trailing. 26 seconds to go. Yes, as my mom says, Happy New Year to everybody. No matter what happens, the outcome of this game, outcome of the Baltimore game, everyone be happy. The Rams one-score game, the Eagles one-score game. Colts game looks like it's about to be a one-score game. There's only a minute to go there. This game's a one-score game. It doesn't have the ball. Ravens shot point out of the pins. Absolutely, yeah. That's only 2 teams have done that so far this season. I think. So we'll see what happens next week, though. I don't want to get arrogant. Ravens are dangerous. That's why they're number 1 seed. 2nd down and 5 from the 18. Hands the ball off. That's going to take us to 2-minute warning. Going to be 3rd and 3 when we get back. 3rd and about 3 when we get back. Run the ball. If you get the first down, this game's over. If you don't get the first down, you kick the field goal. You kick the field goal even if it's 4th and 1, right? Like, I want to ask you in the comment section. 4th and 1. You kick the field goal or do you do the tush push? Let me know in the comment section. 1, if you want to kick the field goal. 2, if you want to do the tush push. Let me know what you think. Because everyone's going to scrutinize whatever Buffalo does in that situation. But here we are, 4th and 1. What do we do? 1. Thank you for the new subscription. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate new subscribers. Make sure you jump in. Again, unfortunately, I will not do games due to the holiday schedules of Paul Mario. Every game day we're live. They said they might do one tomorrow. Every game day we're live. And we go live for a postgame right after. A lot of fun Buffalo Bills happening, especially around this time with the playoffs coming up. Rick's push. See, it's not as easy as it looks, guys. You have different opinions. Really, it comes down to what does he want to do? It's not as easy as it looks. Decisions. Happy New Year to you too. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, appreciate all the new subscriptions already. New subscriber there. We'll blast him. Everyone say welcome. Welcome to Hashtag Nation, baby. Hashtag Nation. Appreciate having you. 2-minute warning in Buffalo. Bills up 27-21. They have a 3rd and 3 coming out of this commercial break. Miami's in the red zone up 49-19. Rams up 26-25 on the Giants. They have the ball, 3:20 to go there. That's a good one. The Eagles game did go final. The Eagles lose to the Cardinals. Final so far, the Texans win. Could have had Texans loss help the Bills as far as their pursuit of a playoff berth, but that does not happen. The 49ers beat the Commanders 27-10, clinching the number 1 seed in NFC. You look at the Arizona Cardinals again, upset the Eagles. So I'm not even sure what that means for NFC East as far as Dallas. I think Dallas would win yesterday. Eagles would have lost. Dallas is now winning the NFC East. I think they control their own destiny as far as being the number 2 overall seed, which is good for them. And they don't have any losses at home this season. Jaguars beat the Panthers 26-0 in a game that probably wasn't pretty at certain moments either, but they pull out the win. Raiders do score a touchdown to make it 23-20 with 43 seconds to go. That's going to rely on an onside kick. The Bears up 30-17 over the Falcons. Saints only up by 8 now over the Buccaneers, but I think the Buccaneers have to rely on an onside kick. Allen has the ball. Allen gets the first down. This game's over. Allen gets the first down. That fakes it to Cook, and this game is over. And a little slow to get up after that hit, though. Always scary. But yes, Lamar Jackson, clear front runner for MVP. And Allen's going to the sideline. He's not even going to take the knees. That's a scary sight. He takes a hard hit here. Takes a hard hit by number 23, Duggar. And yeah, Allen's not even going to take the kneel down. It's going to be Kyle Allen taking the. That's scary. That is a scary thought. Timeout Buffalo. Why? Why timeout Buffalo? I'm really confused there. Why timeout Buffalo? He's not wincing in pain as they're feeling around it. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Kyle Allen takes a knee. One more and that's game. One more and that's game. All right, so now if the Steelers and Bengals lose today at 4, coming up here, then the Bills will have clinched a playoff spot. With the loss to the Ravens by the Dolphins, the hands of the Ravens, next week's game will be for the division. Yes, man, Kitchen, the Eagles did lose. That's the knee. That's the game. It's not always pretty, guys. It's not always pretty. As someone said earlier, division games are tough. Division games are tough. But the Bills come out on top. 27-21. Bills move to 10-6 on the season. And as analytics said earlier, fifth straight double-digit win season for the no, you don't stay straight and in a row with the same, like we get it. But that's okay, Rick. Love you anyway. But the Bills do get a win. And the Bills now, according to analytics, 97% chance to make the playoffs. Yeah, the Miami game's essentially over, which means the Bills-Dolphins game will be for the division. It will be for the division, as the Dolphins are going to lose. And they're going to drop to 11-5. The Bills will be 10-6. The winner of that game not only will win the division, will be the number 2 seed in the playoffs. Baltimore clinches the number 1 seed. Yeah, a lot of people play ugly games. Thank you, Ride. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Really tough one next week, says Gary. Absolutely. Sorry you didn't get your 2 defensive touchdowns. Would have given me a breath of fresh air earlier in this game. Definitely closer than I thought it would be. Definitely closer than I thought it would be, especially if you told us that we had a pick 6 and we won the turnover battle 4-1. I wouldn't have thought it was this close. But we'll see what happens. See you next week. Again, don't know the time yet. Don't know when the Bills are playing next week. It's probably going to be a primetime game. I imagine it's going to be a primetime game. Just make sure you check your local listings for details. The games will be announced tonight after Sunday Night Football. And after that, we'll know when we're going live next week. Remember, I go live about half an hour before the game. I'll be live throughout the game. So the Colts do end up winning, moving to 9-7. I think the Raiders winning would have helped the Bills' playoff chances. But again, we control our own destiny. We control our own destiny when it comes to the division at this point now, too. Control our own destiny when it comes to the division. Control our own destiny when it comes to the playoffs. So that's all we can ask for this late in the season. Hopefully, Josh's injury is nothing serious. Thank you, Mom. And we better show up next week. Yes, we absolutely do. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate it. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Mark. Always appreciate it. Make sure if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to hit that thumbs up button on the way out. Again, helps out the channel immensely. I'm sure some of you are in here just waiting to troll me, and I get it. I would be too. Just do the same thing. I won't be. I understand passion. I understand what Rye is going through right now. I'm not going to do that to him. I've just got carted off. Oh no, that's terrible. That's terrible. You never want to see stuff like that. You never want to see stuff like that. Spin says, yeah, I'm watching now. TD by Baltimore Ravens at 56-19. Huntley with the touchdown pass. Man. That's nuts. That's nuts. Yeah, if you're a Miami fan, you lose this game, it's one thing. But if you get just shellacked, love you, Buffalo State. Thank you. It's something else. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. 860 in here. If you want, we can take a look real quick at playoffs as we speak. Give me a second. What am I trying to look for? What am I looking for? New York Times playoff machine. We get it. Bradley Chubb torn ACL. Oh, that stinks. That's terrible. You never want to see that. And listen, we've been hit with the injuries a lot too. Bears in the red zone. Giants have the ball. Less than a minute to go. Only trailing by 1. Yeah, you never want to see someone get hurt like that, because not only Bears lock up number 1 pick after Panthers' 14th loss. So the Bears will have 2 top 10 picks, it looks like. It's nuts. Hey. Yeah, Bills win. Yes, the Bills won. Yes. Yes. We won. Yay. All right, guys, I gotta get ready to go with my parents for New Year's, so I hope you all have a safe New Year. I'm talking to them, not you. I'm glad you're ready. Do you want to come say hi? You can say hi.
Hi.
Oh, they can't see you. You want to say hi on camera?
Hi.
My oldest, say hi.
Hi.
See, you see yourself. Say go Bills.
Go Bills.
All right, do you want on camera, Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me give Jared a turn. All right. Ready? You want to say go Bills? Go ahead. Go say go Bills.
Go Bills.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Have a great New Year. Be safe. And we'll see you all soon. Until we do. Go Bills. You heard the kids. Go Bills.